Is this it right here? Is this the Dovahkiin remix?
Yeah, it's actually at the very end. But
wow.
Hey, guys, we're live here with the match analysis of the day. And we're actually, so the feature player, as you see below, is going to be COJoe. And so being joined with me is going to be Just. No church neutral, but that's okay. So how's your day going so far?
It's going. I'm off work.
There we go. That's the best. But thanks for joining me. So a little bit of history with COJoe is he started playing back in, I want to say April 2013. And he actually went and played Brawl with, I want to say, Josiah Johnson, a.k.a. Bees. Then started to explore other games with Brian. And finally found that, hey, PM is more of his calling.
Yes, Project God's Gift.
Yeah.
It is.
But I will say that my preferred game is definitely Project M.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Anyways, wanted to get COJoe on here first because he was the one that inspired me to really start the streaming.
Oh, he's on here? He's on here? Is he here right now?
Maybe. Maybe not. He may be in class. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
But this is going to be recorded. It
oh,
will
you
be
mean
put
like
on
on
YouTube.
here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's why we're going to start out with COJoe instead.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But so we have two matches requested from him. First one is going to be from, it's going to be back when we traveled to New Mexico. And that was, it's his winner semis match versus Filthy Casual, one of their best Falcon players.
Filthy Casual. What a name.
It's a good name.
Nah. Nah, it's not.
Oh, that's funny. But then the second match is going to be a more recent one. It's last Monday versus Toothpick in loser semis, I want to say, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he changed his name, too. It used to be HIV, right?
Yes.
That was the worst name ever. If I was
it was HIV positive.
Yeah, even worse. If I was, maybe I would accept HIV negative. Why would you want your name to be that? It's like
Gotta
that guy.
Infect people. It's like Plague Inc.
That's fine. That's a great name. I mean, it's better than that. It's like gastric fluid. Remember
oh my
guy?
goodness, gastric fluid. I think.
Like why? Like why? Why would you want your name to be just something so bad? It's just not even funny. It's just bad.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into this match analysis. First match.
Are we starting right now?
Yeah. So shoutouts to Saga, Smash at Gamers Anonymous. Gamers Anonymous being an awesome mom and pop joint.
Yeah.
But so
mom and pop.
It was.
My mom in your pot.
But otherwise, let's go ahead and begin with this. We also have a whiteboard feature, so let me know if you want to pause and we can go back a few frames and actually draw in here and say like, hey, look at this guy right here.
Look at Joe, yeah.
Joe looks so
man is just wearing a little tank top, you know what I'm saying, showing off the guns.
But then we also have me being, I don't know what I was doing. I think I was messing with my hair at that point. But
yeah.
Let's go ahead and begin with this. So we'll hear a little bit of, I'm not
Sick
sure.
commentary?
Yeah, a little bit.
Nice.
And so, mind you, I have not watched these matches before either.
All right, COJoe.
COJoe.
So starting out pretty much at a very neutral stage. I don't know how this would really be for.
I mean, it's Battlefield, man. It definitely is not too strong for anybody.
So whoops.
Whoa.
I got that wrong. So you said right there. What was Let's see if we can find that particular.
Well, let the match
spot.
play first. I've never seen this match before, so I want to see what happens.
Okay.
First, let's take a look at some of this. Yeah.
We'll watch it and then we'll go through and pick it apart.
I'm surprised he didn't just kill him right there. But it's all good. He probably thought he was going to go for the edge.
Like another bear or something.
Back air, forward smash probably would have been best choice. Maybe.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Yeah.
So also at that point, I would have.
I'm assuming that dash attack was an accident. I don't know. I don't know. Joe does some crazy stuff, so.
So I know with
God.
DK, when you dash attack off ledges, it can immediately cancel into a jump.
Yeah, but you should just probably never do that. Honestly. Like, why? Why would you give up stage control? Like, only do that if you're going to hit them. You should just stay on the stage and hit them with your ridiculous moves.
Sure,
your
like down tilt.
You have
like that.
They're all the moves. You could name them all. They're all really good, and they all hit below the edge, and they all also really hurt. So, like, I don't know why you would ever pick the roll off the stage option. But
especially putting yourself, because when you roll off the stage, it's putting yourself at a really bad disadvantage.
Really bad. Yeah, really big risk here. All right. Yeah, he does it again. Like, why? Just gave up all stage control. Now you're being hit on the edge. All this is happening right now. You're dead. All that happened. Oh, nice. He killed himself too. Perfect. All that happened because you just. I'm assuming that was a tech error. I'm gonna hope to God that was not a conscious choice to do up throw dash attack
from
the Battlefield platform. But it might have been. Good tech.
Nice.
Ouchies. Ouchies.
But otherwise, that's unfortunately going to be DK's end.
Oh, yeah.
Because DK having amazing disjoints, amazing stun on some of his moves. Not very good recovery.
Yeah.
A very linear one.
I mean, that's fine. It's not like Captain Falcon is toting some great recovery.
True.
Yeah, you could choreograph it
Oh, my.
Nice. No meteor cancel.
So, do you want to go back and replay that match?
Yeah, let's watch that match again.
All right.
Honestly, I'm just going to be honest. That match was really, really pathetic. Kind of by both players.
All right. Tell me where to pause so we can start doodling and see what better options we should have.
All right, here, let me pause instead.
Go for it.
Okay, so let's see. Nice crouch cancel. Good grab. Up throw. Misses the up air, but that's fine. Let's see. Hit. And back air. And right here is where it starts to be silly decisions. You grab the edge instead of just hitting him, which, I mean, I guess you can grab the edge if you think he's going to sweet spot, but you're playing Donkey Kong, so you should probably just hit him, like with anything. Like, instead of doing jump off the edge, back air, you could have charged DK punch, did like 3-wind DK punch, absolutely destroyed him. Wait, what? You want to move something here?
Yeah.
You got the frame by frame option.
Not a frame by frame option, but the ability to like you saw that here. Let's.
I don't really need to point at anything because the situation speaks for itself.
Sure.
Where it's like you're like, here, move it back a little bit. Can you move it back frame by frame? Can we do anything frame by frame?
I don't believe I can do frame by frame. This is not perfect yet.
How dare you? How dare you? Okay, here. Look, let me just rewind it because it's just about the situation and not so much about. I don't really need to. There's nothing for me to point out. Yeah. And yeah, this situation right here. What he's gonna do is he's gonna grab the edge, and that's just not the correct option. You should have did any smash attack would have been fine. You could have even done regrab. Regrab, waited on the on the stage, just grabbed him again because he was clearly too low
to really sweet
spot. So the grab the edge option is just see, yeah, look at this. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. See, like, whoop. Oh, how do I draw?
Oh, let's
okay, here we
you
go.
have to draw in there.
Like he's up being from right here. Here's the edge. Like you may not sweet spot. The sweet spot option is clearly not there. It doesn't matter how good of a Falcon you are. You're not sweet spotting. You've already messed up. So like if I was playing Donkey Kong and I saw that, I would have just turned around, charged forward smash, and I would have clapped him real hard, and he would have died because he's at 50% and he's Captain Falcon with no double jump off the stage.
Sure. But at this point, Joe is in the air, so
Well, yeah,
the better option was to actually land on the stage.
Oh yeah, he could have did back air. He could have went out there, did back air, and then he probably could have did jump back air into double jump back air, and that probably would have worked too. The only really wrong thing he did was was nothing. He picked the nothing option, which was a bad option. How do we hit play?
Let's see here. Go ahead and press escape for me so we can get rid of the doodles. Oops.
Nice, you did it.
Yeah, I know, right? There we go.
It's 50-53.
Okay.
It's like
Yeah, let's see here.
Okay.
And we're back in the nooch. All right, let's see. Good nair.
That's,
Same thing again.
Oh, here we go.
So that part right over there, I wanted to point out, which
like,
was
I don't understand these decisions.
right there where he's gonna start rolling now.
Yeah, like look.
This is like the amount of dollars in both
Nair,
of my accounts.
double jump, air dodge up. So what does Joe do? I don't know if Joe. I'm assuming that we maybe got a little bit of nerves with a combination of. Well, I don't want to be too mean. I'm not sure what the decision process is here.
Sure. At this point, it looks like he would go more for a down tilt, but unfortunately, he just winds back, and as you see,
he does wave dash back and then dash attack. I'm going to assume that's not what he meant to do, but it's hard for me to think that's not what he meant to do because he did wave dash back, dash attack. So it looks like pretty purposeful. Like this is what I wanted to do. But I don't know why you would make that choice. And again here, it's hard for me to say you should have did this because honestly, just what you did was so bad. Like you had a very large range of moves that would have just ended his life. But instead, we chose dash attack. And not only did you do dash attack, but you missed. So here we go.
But then also just like standing there, and when he was crouched, he could have just ended up doing a down tilt like right there.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, a nair.
Like I said, the options he had there were insane. He could have did anything.
Oh.
He had a whole range of options.
But then they got a little bit lucky by Filthy Casual actually SDing instead.
Yeah, so here we go. All right, my man. Wow. That knee was just kind of out of
For all the
nowhere.
viewers, I'm just joking.
Yeah, let me take a look at that again.
The knee,
No, not the knee, but I want to look at what DK was doing, which was more or less nothing.
which was, it looked like a nair.
No, he was. I mean, you say nair, I see nothing. Like he's like not paying attention to the other person who's like jumping across the stage at him. So the other person literally went a platform above him and then just platform dropped knee, and whatever Joe was doing, I mean, more or less it was nothing. Like here, we'll look at it again. It's just more or less nothing. Like
it
you
was,
just eat a knee on the face and die.
Yeah, didn't even respond with like a back air or
Nothing.
anything like that. I feel like the back air would have actually just traded, but it's
that's
better
not a
to
good
trade
Not really.
than get hit just straight out.
Not in that situation. You just
True,
want
he
to
just died.
not get kneed. Like it's funny, but I mean that's your goal. Like you really don't want to get kneed like at like 100 and something %. Like you think a trade is good, but no, it's not. You don't want to do that. That's
Sure.
not a smart idea. Like sure, if you want to trade with his back air, with Captain Falcon back air, sure, but
With a knee.
yeah, it's like you can see if I was playing this match, I'm gonna be looking at the Captain Falcon just slowly but surely gaining stage position on me. Right here we have the L cancel. So here's where the decision takes place by Joe. Right, like I don't know what Joe's looking at right here. Right, like here's him, here's Joe. Wait, how do I draw? Here's Joe. I don't know what Joe's looking at. I don't know if he's thinking, oh, he's above me. Let me get to the ground. I don't know what Joe is thinking in his mind. But whatever he was thinking, it really didn't work out. Where'd that thing go? Where'd the play button go?
So go ahead and click right here and then do a right click.
Okay.
Not on that one, but on the middle one. Like I said, system's not perfect just yet.
Okay.
Hopefully
right.
being
It's all
go
good.
for it.
He just eats that knee. But that's fine.
For all
And
the
no
viewers,
DI
I'm
would have
just
saved
joking.
him there.
Maybe actually he might have lived because he
Anytime
didn't
they
DI
mention
at all,
the
and that's
system,
Donkey Kong.
They always assume that
All right, so now we got this
or I don't know,
cap
assume the
putting in that heavy work
say
there.
that they're
That's
so
a compliment, I think.
Hey, hey.
Maybe. Oh,
All
here we
right,
go. Back
nice.
here.
Again,
Oh,
I don't know if that's on
Again.
purpose
Oh,
or
what's-
what. And can you rewind to that dash attack off the stage?
Yeah, we can do that.
And
Let's go ahead and get the...
Oh.
this
And we see
something's
that
going
SD.
on.
Let's go ahead and rewind back. And so, which part again?
I don't know. It's going to be when Joe gets a grab and then does up throw. It's right here. Right here, you can hit play
Alrighty.
from here.
So let's go ahead and take a look at this here.
Anytime New Mexico goes to any out-of-state tournament, they always
Okay,
assume
Joe's gonna
that-
get a grab here in a
or I
second.
don't know, assume the
Oh, wait, maybe
commentators always
not.
say
Oh wait, yeah,
There it
right here.
is.
That's a compliment, I think.
Good grab.
maybe.
All right, so we have back air, and then Joe's gonna land
go,
and then
back
do
air.
dash attack off the stage.
Oh,
Okay, here we go.
I don't.
We got a game.
Judging from what I'm seeing, it looks like he's doing that on purpose, which is the maximum amount of questionable I could possibly tell to someone.
Oh.
And again, it's just like you just took the most advantageous position you could possibly be in versus a Captain Falcon, which is right off of a grab at low percents on a platform, and you basically said, you know what, I don't want this. What I actually want is to be off the stage. And so you dash attack off the stage. It could have been a tech error, so I don't want to be too hard on Joe because Joe could come in and be like, oh, this is a tech error.
Sure.
But it doesn't look like a tech error, because if that's a tech error, I have to question like what you were even doing, because the character clearly dashes for some time and then hits A.
Yeah,
it looks
as we
like he
see
was,
right here.
Yeah.
So what move would you have recommended here? Like,
Again, it's not about what move I recommended, just not that. Like the variety of things you could have done is honestly through the roof. You could have did anything. You could have regrabbed, could have did up air, could have did up tilt, probably could have up smash, could have did down smash. You could have did up throw, nothing. That would have been better.
Sure.
What you don't want to do is turn your advantageous situation into the worst position you could possibly be in, and then hit
especially
play
by
because
going out here, because that's just a death zone against well, Captain Falcon.
I mean,
or
no,
just in general.
Yes, exactly. It's not about Captain Falcon or Donkey Kong. It's just not a smart move. Period.
Here we
Like
go,
you
back
just
air.
don't do that.
Oh,
You don't
okay.
Here we go.
like.
We got a game.
And he's gonna die from this. Actually, he's never gonna get stage control again, and he's actually gonna die. So I don't know
Just
what
like that.
Joe thinks when he looks at this. Joe might think, "Oh, I messed up when I rolled onto the edge right there or something." But when I look at this, I think, no, you more or less killed yourself when you decided to dash attack off the stage. You never regained stage control again, and the Captain Falcon just killed you.
Just like that there.
And he kills himself too because he knows that, who cares, I guess. I don't know.
He's like that. He's like
Mind of a Falcon.
Tom Hanks in the movie.
All right, goes for the
Philadelphia.
grab. No jump cancel grab.
You know what I mean? And Denzel's defending
Okay,
him.
nice.
to the-
Ouch.
to the last.
Joe does up B right there. Very questionable
that's
again.
Nice.
I don't know what Joe's doing in this match.
There's nothing
It's
really in
nice
that
in this
stock
match.
that once he was off, he was off.
I don't know what Joe's doing in this match.
Recoveries,
Honestly.
just pure horizontal. It's wonderful,
Up throw.
I think, against Falcon.
Chin grab on
Yeah,
Donkey
but
Kong.
he could just what do you
Reverse
call it?
nair to up air.
Were the people dance the same choreograph?
This is that pressure.
Yeah,
DK's just got to
choreographed
eat this.
clean.
When you
Oh.
DI Captain
Well.
Falcon's up throw, you actually want to DI like behind him. Otherwise, you just
Yeah,
like
but he
get
just-
put into
he
the
could
perfect
just,
position
what
to
do you
get.
call it?
Well, he did up air
Were
down
the
air,
people dance
but
the
he could have just
same
did knee.
choreograph?
Look, you
Yeah,
DI it
that.
away. You don't want to do that. You want to DI the other way. If you
Well,
DI in front of him, he's just gonna do pick his move of choice.
As a Falcon main, whenever I up throw, I love when you DI away from me and not behind me, because that means I have a free running up air. And because of that running start I get with the up air, I have enough momentum that regardless if you DI my up air away or, well, regardless of DI, I get a free knee.
Yeah. If you DI Captain Falcon's throw, so it's funny. Pretty much the conclusion of this match is Joe basically just made a whole bunch of bad decisions. The other person didn't even play
What are
good.
we gonna see?
The other person killed themselves
Shots.
twice, and you still lost. Actually, you didn't even kill the person at all. You probably did like 80% in total damage.
I don't want,
But there
I
wasn't
don't-
any KOs at all by
But
COJoe.
I'd want a small stage.
Yeah, because he did like 80% in total damage over his 4-stock match.
Are you okay?
That's not good. All right, so now we have the CP. So I guess Joe has chosen to go to PS2, which is a great stage. I love this stage.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and watch this match throughout again, and then we will pick it apart.
Well, the problem with me saying that is that I get forced up.
Nice, good up B out of shield.
Well, let's pretend
Okay,
that
well, definitely
what
want a
you
smaller
wanted to
stage.
happen.
Ouch.
Wow, that
You
laid
want a
up
smaller
air.
stage because it
Yeah.
makes
Oh,
the
dang,
point
he
out.
did. So he is certainly doing that on purpose, and that, that was very nice.
Oh, good.
He's
That's
certainly
it.
doing that dash attack on
You
purpose,
watching that
and I'm just going to hope to God that Joe has just
That's what
removed
we
that from
call
his
East
gameplay.
LA.
Because he should just, that's like easily DK's worst move.
Giving up position.
There's just like no reason to do that.
Red Rover, Red
Ouch.
Rover.
Oh,
The
man.
Red
knee's
Rover.
coming over.
All right.
I'm gonna do.
Oh,
nothing but
fair
Red
in the
Rover,
neutral.
Red Rover
I've been
stuff.
told Joe I don't like that.
Red Rover uppers.
Up air.
See, being above Donkey
Up B
Kong
out of
is the
shield misses,
worst.
but
I hate
no
it.
no problem. It actually doesn't hit
No,
above the
the worst
platform as
is
easily as it used to in
getting neutral
Melee.
air
Oh,
by
Did
no.
it hits above the platform
I
in
think
melee?
I think it does, but I'm
Oh
no
my
DK
goodness,
man.
that's brutal.
Oh my God,
Oh.
Joe.
can't wait to where we
So
take
honestly,
our New Mexico
well, let's
best
just keep
and we go to
watching.
Colorado and see how we
Oh,
match
nice.
up. Oh, there we go. He's got
Yes,
some. He's got
spin
some,
your
some
hands.
fight in him.
Yep, he's
Okay, here we
charged
go.
up punch.
Good back
You know
air
what I
right
mean?
there.
He's like, oh, okay.
Throw,
Nope.
up air.
Are we gonna set
No
up
up
a
air.
punch soon?
Oh, here we
What
go.
damage
Here we
Okay,
go.
decides to
does,
eat the forward
the
B.
opponent have to be to set that up?
Oh, I honestly don't know. I
Nice,
think,
good up B out of shield.
I don't know.
Good
Maybe
up B
it's
out
a
of shield
DI
use
thing.
in the match so far. He actually hasn't gotten punished for him that
Here
much.
we
You're
go.
gonna die. Oh,
nice.
nice.
Wow.
It's called
I thought he
up
was going to get
Oh,
need
but-
there.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
really should. He's not DIing these right. Oh, you're dead.
Not that
He's
one.
not DIing them
Make
right.
that
And
one
that's not helping life. This is 2 out of 3. I'm guessing, correct?
I wonder. See,
Let's
I
see
don't
here.
know.
Winner
if-
semis. Yes.
Wait, did
Okay,
Dan
so what's
Combo ever
Joe
play
gonna make
against
happen? Oh, you're gonna die.
COJoe?
All right, nice. Makes it back.
Yeah, today.
Goes for the
I
throw.
don't believe so.
They
Wait,
didn't.
hold
They didn't
on.
go against each other.
Chasing.
Okay.
My man,
See, that's- I
Filthy
think
Casual's
that's
got
the
one
beauty of
strategy.
DK,
Yeah.
and that's-
Knee.
Well, it's
Is-
a double-edged sword.
Uh,
Oh, here we go.
oh.
Here we go. He's gonna. Oh, I thought he was gonna grab him.
wow,
Joe, what are you
that
doing?
was interesting.
If he grabbed
Oh,
him,
man.
he could have done Donkey Kong things.
I've never seen this match before.
Donk things.
Oh, and Joe's done.
There we go. Clean two
All right.
Alright.
So let's go ahead and get to the match again. There we are.
Shove
Woo!
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
I didn't realize there was a.
But you're the DK player between us. Would
Yeah.
you want a smaller stage or a larger stage to move around?
Well, the problem with me saying that is that I get
Neutral's
forced out.
fine. I love that up B
So-
out of
Well,
shield.
let's
It's so
pretend.
nice.
Okay,
That
we'll definitely
what
want a
you
smaller
wanted to
stage.
have
That did a lot of damage as well.
Well,
Yes, it will,
Like-
it will destroy you.
because
He
it
did
is
down
the
air
first
to up tilt. See,
The smaller stage.
please just stop doing that.
Oh, there we go. Here we
that,
go.
that worked out
That's it,
well.
right?
I still
That's
don't
it.
like that edge guard that
That's
much,
what-
but in that
Watch that
situation, that's
Colorado.
probably the best thing you
That's
could have
what-
done.
That's what we call East LA.
Especially with where his
We're-
position was.
Yeah,
He
like
could-
for,
He couldn't like dash over or like wave dash over and do like a down tilt.
Red Rover, Red Rover.
yeah,
Then-
for that position, there's really not that much to commentate on this match.
here we go.
Like, I'm sorry. Like, there's really most of the issues are let's see. I don't know how to really word it.
Yeah, there was one.
Oh, let's just
Red
keep watching.
Rover, Red Rover.
Yeah, one of the ones that something I noticed was when
gonna-
Joe later on
do-
in this match actually
gonna
gets
put Red
a
Rover,
successful
Red Rover stuff.
down B, but instead does a jab. Jab can
Being
easily
above
be
Donkey Kong is
SDI'd,
the worst. I hate
and
it.
then that combo couldn't have been
No, the worst
continued,
is
but
getting
Filthy Casual
neutral
doesn't
air
DI
Yeah, so
it.
he's not
Oh.
DIing these up airs.
Do that.
Like,
my
it,
goodness.
so when he's eating these up airs, he's DIing in. I don't know if he's DIing down and in or up and in, and it's pretty much irrelevant. But you need to be DIing that away until the Falcon is going for the final hit, which is the knee, and then you DI that with survival DI. But look, these
Yeah,
are
that was-
comboing because you're just deciding to eat that more or less.
All right.
Yeah,
With,
that third
lack of
uh,
combo
It's the
DI.
worst. I hate it.
that third
worst
up
is
air, or that
getting
second one
neutral
rather,
air
was the
like
one that he
how-
DI'd
Oh.
completely away, but it stole his second jump.
Yeah, he's also mashing jump and up B. So I can tell from some of the ways that some of the throws have gone, which is like in one of the early throws that happened earlier in the match, he did the Captain Falcon up throw and DK just immediately jumped out, which is fine. And then later in the match, the Captain Falcon does up throw and then DK immediately up Bs. So it looks like Joe, instead of just DIing, is choosing to fight the inevitable, which is not a very smart choice. You should probably just DI.
Oh, here we go.
What
Here we
damage
go.
does the opponent have to be
You really don't want to try and jump
Oh,
out
honestly
of
don't
true
know. I think-
combos. That's not a good
I don't know,
idea.
Maybe it's a DI thing.
Just because not only will you not jump out of the
Here we
true
go.
combo,
Oh,
like see, that's what I'm talking
answer.
about.
Called
It
up
works
B.
right
but-
there,
Oh, wow.
but if we look at all the other times he
not
gets
that
up
one.
thrown and does not escape and DIs wrong, we can very easily come to the conclusion that, hey, maybe we should start DIing these. You
Wait,
know,
did,
that's gonna
did
probably get us
Dan
more
Combo ever
mileage than
play
trying to
against,
up B out. You know what I mean?
COJoe?
Because you don't up B out and you hurt him. You up B out and you go back to neutral.
today.
I mean, if
I
you're
don't
lucky.
believe so.
They didn't go each
All
other.
right,
against
and
each other.
See,
now
that's- I
COJoe
think that's
is
the
on what we
beauty
call
of
the ropes
DK.
here. Dash
Yeah.
tack off the stage,
Well,
another
it's a
questionable
double-edged sword,
choice.
right?
Again,
Oh, here we go,
I'm
here we go.
hoping that
Get
this
him
is
up.
some type of technical error, but it could not be. Doesn't
All
look
right.
like it. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. It doesn't look like. If I
Well,
had to
it's
bet,
a
I would say that
double-edged
he's
sword.
doing this on purpose, which is just questionable.
Oh,
All
here we
right,
go.
here we get
So this
down B
is-
to jab.
Yeah, this one.
Not
This
even
is the
jab,
one
jab.
that bothers me a little bit. Is
Just jab.
you could have.
You could have did
He
anything.
was in the air for so long, a lot longer than a hangover,
Well,
and
the thing is like Donkey Kong down B actually has a lot of lag on it. So like he's standing there and it looks like he can move freely, but he actually can't. He's actually in a pretty hefty amount of lag afterwards. So you can't down B and then jump immediately into the forward air of your choice.
sure.
But
Yeah, from playing COJoe recently, COJoe loves well, we play a lot, and I play a Falcon. And whenever he gets this on me, he usually gets like a forward smash, a forward tilt, a regrab into a forward air. But then we got jab.
Yeah.
And
We
I guess Filthy Casual didn't know that it was going to be a jab, but if he anticipated it, he could have SDI'd that and just ended the combo there.
I mean, yeah, but I don't think anybody would have SDI'd that jab. That's pretty unrealistic. You know what I mean? Maybe you might because you play Joe, and thus you know that Joe might jab
That's
there.
true.
But like anyone else, there's just no way that they're gonna predict that. They're gonna be survival DIing because they don't want to die. So honestly, it's funny because like if he had did jab, he probably could have did jab nair because that's pretty true combo most of the time, especially on fast fallers, high percent, and just most of the cast actually. Instead, he just does one jab down tilt. It's funny because if he had just did jab, he probably would have did jab nair, and Captain Falcon probably would have blast zone died if I had to have guessed. And it's funny he does jab down tilt because he does not die from that. So
yeah, as we see right here.
Yeah, so like effectively, you just did nothing.
So something that I would do want to say is when you're Falcon, it takes forever for you to get to the ledge. So even if you're holding on to the ledge, I would suggest actually staying on to the stage, like just stay right on this platform because as we see, Joe will actually go to the ledge, and that will allow Falcon to freely recover.
Yeah, see, and you are right about that. Like really, what you should do against Falcon, especially in this game, is you just sit there and look at him and see what he does. And you're also playing Donkey Kong. You have downward angled forward tilt, so like if you play Mario and Super Smash Bros. Melee for the Nintendo GameCube and you try to do downward angled forward tilt, or you play Luigi in Super Smash Bros. Melee for the Nintendo GameCube and you try to do downward angled forward tilt, like those moves don't work for some reason. They're like weight dependent knockback, which more or less means they don't work. Like you hit them with the move and the characters don't go anywhere. But you're playing Donkey Kong and Project M, so if you do downward angled forward tilt, 1, you're going to hit below the edge. 2, you're going to smack the hell out of them. Like they're going to die. Like 80, if that Falcon was at like 50% with no double jump and eats a downward angled forward tilt, he's going to die. Like he's literally going to get put in a position where he'll have to grab the edge, and then you grab the edge and he dies.
Sure.
Like maybe not 50. Honestly, maybe 50. But yeah, and like you're right. Like grabbing the edge there, not the best choice. Really, what it looks like is Joe is not looking at what's happening on the screen. It looks like this is what we like to call what these new kids nowadays, or I mean it's an old term too, but what these kids like to call autopiloting, where it's like you're just not even looking at what's happening on the screen. And it's very, I mean, no disrespect to Joe, but it's very clear you're not looking at if you're looking at it, you weren't comprehending it, because he was way up here, and you're way down here on the edge.
I'm wondering if also like tournament nerves got to him.
I guess tournament nerves is just autopiloting. That's just an excuse, really. Like you're just not thinking. Like you know what I'm saying? That's really what it is. So it's like
that's true, actually.
On top of that, not only does the man grab the edge erroneously, but then he doesn't even wave land onto the stage. Probably could have still collected a punish if he grabbed the edge, then edge release, double jump, wave land on. Probably still could have collected a very powerful punish because it's Captain Falcon. You recover. You get that nice 10 years of lag when you choose to up B.
Yeah, because right here we see that COJoe actually grabbed the ledge, and he could have actually
look at where
wave lands. And Falcon has a year and a half to recover off of his up B because I don't know what it is with his knees.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, keep going.
I don't know what it is with his knees, but he has bad knees, and whenever he lands, it's like, oh man, this hurts. I need to rest a little bit before he can actually act again.
Well, most people have, but I'm sure you know that. So, like, anyway, if we take a look at this, like, he's going to land. I mean, really, like, his options for landing are pretty much right here. The only thing you needed to be worried about is if he's going to land right around here. And this is the only area that's actually bad because then he gets platform cancel. It's going to be really hard to come around here and then platform cancel this way. I mean, honestly, if he pulls that off, he's godlike, and you're probably getting outplayed. But I mean, so yeah, like, so let's see. Let's hit play, and we take a look at what happens. He does not wave land. Oh, even better, he does ledge hop fair. So, I mean, when I take a look at this match, no disrespect to Filthy Casual. Hopefully you never watch this because it'll probably sound like I'm talking trash on you, and I'm not. GG's or whatever. But this really wasn't a match of, Mr. Hindu, Filthy Casual running a train on Joe. It was really just Joe making like an impressive amount of bad decisions consecutively. Like just like bad decision, bad decision, bad decision, bad decision, bad decision, bad decision, like right after each other.
So you'd say it's more COJoe defeating himself?
Well, no, I mean, the other player killed him with his knees and stuff. But, like, I mean, if I was watching the match and then that was me playing, I'd be like, man, I should probably make some better decisions. Because, like, I'm, like, giving up stage control against Captain Falcon, who has trouble getting back to the stage. Perhaps maybe I should stand on the stage and assert my stage control with Donkey Kong, who has hitboxes the size of the Great Wall of China. Right? Like, that's what I'm saying. And I tell Joe all the time, he doesn't tilt. He doesn't use tilts. You don't do any of the stuff with DK that is actually good. You only use, like, fair, grab, dash attack for some reason. And, like, that's your move kit. Like, you'd use down tilt. You didn't even do second hit a jab. Maybe that's that one match. But it's like you're not using any of the tools that, like, got, like, tremendously buffed going into PM. Forward tilt's insane. Forward tilt is so strong in the neutral. You can even beat Captain Falcon Nair if you do in the ground in the neutral, upward angled forward tilt. You'll slap that boy straight out the air. Let me tell you, Falcons are not DIing that. Like, if a Falcon gets hit out of a Nair and like he approaches you and you're just chilling there, DK, and you pow right out of the air, he's not DIing.
I'm not DIing it.
If he's at 60, 70, 80, all right, and if he's not on, like, your side of the stage, he's off the stage. That's how you turn that into a kill. Because now he's off the stage, move forward, collect your stage control. Now he has to recover. He's got to do forward B, up B, double jump. You make another prediction. Hope maybe you hit him again, and then he dies. And then that all starts because you did one thing in the neutral. Yeah. But we don't see anything like that. And all we see here is if, like, you are at a poker table, you just take all your chips and bet it. And it's like, you really don't want to do that when you play DK. Because every time you lose, you're going to die because you're Donkey Kong. So
recovery
it's like
is awful.
It's not that your recovery is awesome; it's your bad weight. Because remember, Captain Falcon's recovery is bad too. Like their recoveries are equally bad. I mean, if one's better than the other, they're both still bad. So who cares, right? It's true. Like if they're both crap, but one smells a bit better than the other, but still smells like crap, they're still both crap.
Still crap.
Yeah. So this is how you got to go into this match here. Where it's like you can't be like, oh, well, my recovery is bad and he abuses it. Well, his recovery is bad. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like that is what you call a nullification, where it's like it's an aspect of the matchup you really don't need to. That's the last thing you should be focusing on is whose recovery is like the worst, because you know who has the better recovery in that matchup. That's an aspect of the matchup you really don't even need to pay attention to because they both suck. Like if you're Ganondorf and you're going up against, I'm trying to look at the list here. You're going up against
Fox.
Still questionable. If you're going up against Samus, right? So then that's when you start to encounter. Oh, wait a minute. Now I mean this person's going to really be able to work my recovery, but I can't really work theirs. That's an aspect of the matchup where you have to think. Okay, I do have to put extra thought into this. In this matchup. Or if you're playing, who's another one? Mario. Mario's still got a pretty godlike recovery. Luigi. I mean, it gets better than that.
Or even against Pikachu.
Oh, yeah.
Pikachu with arguably the best recovery.
Yeah, very strong recovery. It's, I mean, then you have to start worrying. And then if you're playing Donkey Kong against, those characters, then you can, look at the matchup and think, oh, my recovery sucks. But when you're in a matchup where both the recoveries suck, there's, no point of even talking about that. It's like, okay, well, both the recoveries suck. So who cares? They're both going to hurt each other.
On the final note on that match, as a Captain Falcon player, and this applies to any character matchup, is as a Falcon player, I loathe getting hit off the stage because you have one recovery option. It sucks. It's easily edge guardable.
Yes, it is.
And so if you
don't have too much thought,
Falcon,
right? You can just be like, well, either making it back or not, right? Like
anybody can honestly attempt to recover with Falcon because it's just one move. It's not like Pikachu's where it's like, oh, hey, I have three options. I can go high, mid, or low, or try and sweet spot. With Falcon, it's am I going to recover or am I not going to recover? So here is our second match. It is going to be more recent, as I said. It's going to be from last Monday, or Project Mondays. Unfortunately, wasn't able to download the video, so let's go ahead and begin with this match here. This one is going to offer us a little bit better control since we have a bigger seek bar now.
We got frame by frame?
Not frame by frame, unfortunately. Not frame by frame.
Do I commentate this? Thank God I don't.
No, this was down in unless you went down last Monday.
I was down.
Oh.
I was down one of these days. I might have been here this day. You might see me.
In the
Maybe not,
background. Maybe.
Yeah,
Oh, and we see my face.
Well, who won this tournament? Oh, wait. Yeah, who won this tournament?
BB.
Oh, yeah, so then I wasn't there. See,
Okay,
that's how I can
otherwise
tell
it
if I was
would've
at the tournament. All right, so we got the stage selection screen. All right,
And we're using our new stage selection. We're probably going to go to Battlefield because that's where pretty much everybody goes.
BF. Best friend.
So I'm not sure what what options Kirby has
Wow.
against, but
That was absolutely insane. Dash attack to up smash.
so it seems like going from
Good for you, John.
Wow.
I need to work on that.
how to say. So it was probably about a month and a half ago. No, even it was 2 or 3 months ago that Joe and I went down to New Mexico. So if you see the dash attack still happening, it was probably set in stone that those weren't misplays, but actual intentional dash attacks.
On purpose dash attacks off the stage. My man Toothpick playing that clean nooch. He actually beat COJoe last time he played him. Or, well, at the tournament that I was at. I don't know if that was the last time he played him.
Gotcha.
Up air. Up air kill. Wow. Kirby. The life. The life and times. Here we go. Back air. See, I want to pause right here, and I want to say that, like, this movement, and I'm just going to call COJoe out because, honestly, I just don't care
It's
anymore.
actually not going to be on there. It's going to be on here.
Here, can you just move this back a little bit here?
Sure, can do.
Because I can't operate this. I'm an idiot. I win video game tournaments. I'm completely inept.
Nah. All right, so let's go ahead and get this large once again and giant seek bar.
Okay, yeah, this is fine. Because this is before the death. This is fine. We'll just play this from here.
Sure.
Ouch. He's dead. All right, so he's going to come back. The classic Joe forward air. All right, here we go. Ouch. And Joe's going to collect this kill right here. A 102% kill with up air. That was just used, so it was a little stale. Very impressive. All right, so here my man Joe's going to do a whole bunch of useless movement. Like, not establishing stage control, really just jumping around. Like, not doing nothing. So I just wanted to comment on that. All
Gotcha.
Right, here we go.
Just taking all the stage move or stage control just on that single platform.
No, he wasn't doing anything. He wasn't controlling the platform. The Kirby jumped straight to the platform, so he clearly wasn't controlling the platform. If I'm controlling a part of the stage and you jump to my part of the stage, I hit you. Because that's what stage control is.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? It's not stage control if they just walk over to that part of the stage. That's not stage control. That's nothing. That's literally nothing. So it's yeah. Here we go here. Oh, nice. The classic toothpick mix-up. Where will the up B land? Wow.
And comes down with a raw up B.
Yeah, just
So a little bit lucky. And then getting hit by a hammer.
I'm not going to lie. I love the way Logan plays. Like, Logan is super smart. The people in Springs are lucky that Logan isn't very technical. I assume that he's busy with school, so he doesn't put a bunch of, like, tech time into the game. He also plays some pretty bad characters, but he's switching to... Kirby's not bad, but he's clearly not playing Fox McCloud, right? So if he played, like, you know, someone who was just, like, simpler and easier as opposed to having to invent metagame with Kirby, because you don't really have a whole bunch of other Kirbys to go off of that are making big names, I think he'd do really, really strong. Because when I'm looking at this match, I'm literally just looking at him outplay Joe left, right. But Joe's winning because Joe likes to bet big.
Kind of like that neutral, or not the neutral, or that forward air, right in neutral.
Oh, we tried to get the jab reset, but Joe did hit A in time. A little bit of mistiming there by Toothpick. Joe. All right, let's see. See, I wonder what Joe's going to do here. All right, nice. Back air. And that was good. He missed both the back airs, but it's fine. You know, you still went for it, and that's fine. Oh, okay. Charge that. Wind that punch, boy. All right. Throw. Up air? No. Forward air. Questionable choice. Okay, very nice back air by the D Kizzle. Let's see here. Wow. Like, I'm so sorry. I cannot for the life of me understand these decisions. Ledge hop down air? The Kirby wasn't even standing there. I guess it hit him.
And even at that low percentage, it didn't phase Kirby at all.
No, it didn't.
It didn't pop him up or anything like that.
Ouch. And there it is. There it is. Oh, my God. Toothpick. Ooh, that was a very nice back air by Joe. I really like that one. That was a clean one. He's been trying to get that back air. He just hit him with all match. Let's see. Nice. Okay, so the toothpick classic right there. Whoa.
I'm not sure about that. I want to chalk that up to an input error. So I've never seen Joe go for an intentional forward B.
Man, Joe forward airs across the stage. You see, yeah, he's still trying to work that back air, the platform drop back air. Looks like Logan was initially going for a down air there. If DK recover, oh, you're dead. Yeah, it looked like Logan was initially going for a down air there. DK recovered high, so he instead switched the back air and misses the back air and never really comes back. Ouch.
Alrighty. So going back to the initial to the match.
Right. So get ready to pause because I'm gonna try to pause. I'm gonna try to just unload.
Alrighty.
Who's that guy in first, huh? Who's that asshole? Oh, can I not say that?
That's fine.
Oh, okay, okay. I mean, like in the future, can I not? How do you rule?
So,
I mean, it's yes or no, my man.
I prefer no swearing.
Okay, fine. That's all. It's all good. Yeah, it's either all out or it's none at all.
No, we are not smashed at the Foundry yet.
Okay, yeah, no problem. All right, so we're going to. Oh yeah, that's right. It's the first match. Rewatching it. Joe.
All right, go ahead and press spacebar whenever you need to pause it.
All right, here we go.
Lisa's just over here just making faces.
Because the dash attack off the platform to up smash, like, oh my God. I mean, I guess it hit him. I don't want to say it's not legit. For all I know, that's the most legit DK tech there ever was. For all I know, I guess. Good dash dance, but doesn't get anything for it.
I need to work on that.
Down air. Very nice. Good tech chase. Platform tech chase there. Joe trying to get a little bit of air-to-air going, but misses. Logan, very hard to hit air-to-air. I don't even try to, personally. Very hard. Man, smart. Oof. Hammer. Good DI, though. Should have DI'd those knees like that. Might have did some living instead of dying. No, misses the grab. Another up air. And see, that's more questionable decisions. Let's see. I got it. My bad. I didn't pause in time.
No worries.
Yeah, we need.
Are we still at the same? Yeah, unfortunately, because it's a Twitch VOD, I can't get a.
Yeah, I don't know anything about like any of this, so it's not like I have the frame by frame somewhere. You know, it's not like I have frame by frame capability because I don't. Oh wait.
Yeah, next time we do this, we'll have frame by frame.
I went way past it.
Yeah, there we go. We can go right there.
Yeah, Jesus. No, that's what I want to look at right here. Yeah, right here. Because he's going to get hit again. Fair from the edge. Classic. All right, yeah, see? He's going to forward air attack instead of recovering. It's like you're hit off the stage. Your character, can you go back like 2 seconds? Like 5 seconds.
Yeah, let's see if we could get that. Finally tune it. Right here.
Yeah, classic. It's like right now the stage is not, like there's no stage below DK. If I had to look, I'd say the stage is about right here. Maybe right here. Somewhere in this area, but it's certainly not right here. So you're going to do fair from right here against Kirby, against Logan. All right, Logan, I would give Logan the title of maybe not air-to-air mastermind, maybe air-to-air like sergeant in the military. All right, so but my point is that the man's air-to-air is pretty strong. I mean, he's playing Kirby, so, you know, you ain't just going to swing on this boy. And you're playing Donkey Kong as well. And what's my favorite thing? What's Joe's favorite thing? Donkey Kong recovery sucks. Well, this is what you call doing it to yourself. You could have double jumped from right here and been in a much better position. Like, you could have did double jump down air. You could have did double jump stall with forward B. I do that all the time because it works really well. It recovers instantly in the air, and it stalls the hell out of you. Like, it's very strong. You lose your aerial momentum, but that's fine. You could have. You had a bunch of options here. You didn't have to double jump at all. You could have just fell, confused him, fell straight to the edge. Instead, let's see what happens. Oh Oh, yeah, we got to hit escape.
Yep,
and
we got to
get
get rid of that, and then...
Yeah. So it's like, you know, it's just very questionable. You're not worried about you're not thinking about your own life when you're making decisions. You're kind of just making decisions to mess him up. Just trying to get it in. All right, now he's going to get this really nice headbutt kill. Wow, peanut head. Nice. All right, so stage control. So where's he going to move? Very nice movement to get rid of the invincibility. Very nice. Ran a quick little circle around him. Nice. Misses the air-to-air. That's fine. Okay, very nice. Oof. Now we have the neutral. Nice. Logan tried to do that last stock. Didn't work this time. I don't know if it was predicted or just, you know, movement happened to have him avoid it. Oh, I like that Nair into JC grab, but no go. Oof. Yes, Logan looking for the cheap one. Ouch. What do we got here? Logan classic. Nice down tilt. And it's like, yeah, can you pause it? It's like, all right, like you hit him, right? I mean, but I question the validity of your decision. Can I still hit pause to pause it?
Yeah, ideally, we should be able to. There we go.
Okay. So, I mean, I question the validity of that decision. It landed, but not everything that lands is a good decision. Look at this. Like, here we go. Look, this is so crazy to me. Here it comes. It's so godlike.
Just a drop down.
Yeah. I mean, you hit him, you killed him, you probably won this tournament set, but questionable donkey punch. Not paying attention. You kind of just let the Kirby come back and hit you with the strongest move he had. Questionable. Let's see what you were doing. I don't even think you winded your DK punch. Instead, you just kind of did nothing. A classic. Here we go. We get to look at the whole thing again, ladies and gentlemen. Here you go. Here we go. Here it comes. Here it comes. It's so godlike. Here we go. Here we go. Oh! Into. All right. Winds the DK punch. Smart man.
Then what is he doing here?
He doesn't do anything. He decides to just take damage and die. Looks like that was his decision of choice.
Looks like try to pass through Kirby and try to platform cancel, but unfortunately getting hit by the forward B.
But again, it's a matter of you're not paying attention to what's going on in the match, because Kirby forward B, like, does anyone have the frame data? It has to be like a 30, 45 frame startup move. It's definitely not like, you know, a quick draw. It definitely
Unlike
has
a jab.
Yeah, it definitely has some impressive startup on the move. You shouldn't be getting hit by that move, especially while they're invincible. You make them have to read. You're supposed to be looking out for that, like, at that point in time. You know what I'm saying? All right, so here we go. We got a good neutral here. Nice. Joe gets back on the stage. Gets hit by the Kirby dash special. Fair. Out of shield. Oof. Oof.
Oh, it didn't look like that toothpick got the jab on the...
No, he didn't get the jab. He didn't. DK Joe hit A in time. Not so much that he hit A in time, just he didn't get the jab in time, and so the DK's option of get-up attack worked. Ouch. Oh, nothing, actually. I thought he was going to get hurt. Joe with the slight lead. Back air off the stage. I probably would have done that same thing, so that's fine. Yeah! Let's see.
But like we were talking about before is we saw that down there from Legend. Kirby was at 0. Kirby just took it and was unfazed.
Look at this. Charges the DK punch. Grabs the edge. He's worried. You see what Logan just did? Logan just did the exact same thing he did last stock. He literally came down, did forward B. But this time Joe's not there. So what does Joe do? Joe has... You finally worn out the invincibility. This is the situation in Super Smash Bros. Project M for the Nintendo Wii that you live for. Like, you know, their invincibility's gone. You're a stock up, and you're playing Donkey Kong. So this is a good... And you're fighting Kirby, too. So this is a good situation. So let's see what DK Joe does. DK Joe goes for ledge hop dare. I mean, it doesn't get more questionable than this. Somehow he hits him. So, you know, you can call me out right now and be like, well, but Matt, my move hit. And you know what? You're not wrong. The move did land. but certainly not the option I would have chosen. But let's see. And
then he just stands there.
well, I mean, the move has a lot of
But-
lag. Looks like he L cancels it, or maybe it auto canceled. Hits the ground, and it looks like he was crouch canceling. Went for a down tilt. Should have went for maybe a grab. If you're gonna commit to that crazy play, perhaps go for a grab after the down air. But the Kirby doesn't really get phased and just down smashes.
Yeah,
Kills it.
Kirby was at 0 when he got hit by that, so not really. Oh my!
Oh yes, the Logan special. Okay, so we go back in the nooch. Nice. I like that waveland off the platform to back air. Complete stage control on the opponent. The Logan classic right there, up B mix up. Logan goes for back throw. Back throw again. No double jump on that DK. It looks like right there, Logan goes a little bit too low. COJoe back in stage control. Try to air against Logan. Good air to air. Very hard to do that against Logan. Very respectable air to air that man has. Even when I play Wario, I don't even try to air him. Let's see. Logan classic, up B, where will I land?
I want to say that part right there was an input error. Donkey Kong's
He probably tried to do DK punch. Like, I'm just realizing
like coming
that,
down.
Yeah, he probably
and
tried
doing
to, yeah.
like reverse DK punch because I know that
That's a Joe special.
COJoe, he loves reversing that donkey punch.
Well, you know, when you play like that, that's how you end up in losers round 6 instead of winning. Let's see what we got here. Fair across the stage, even though. Oh, my man is godlike, dude. Take a look at this one right here. This is what I like to see right here. Look, he's gonna hit him across the stage. Oh, at some point he's gonna hit him. All right, look, wait, look. The Kirby is on the edge. What do you do? Do you maybe perhaps where's the drawing board? Is this it?
Yeah.
So what do you do? Do you perhaps maybe stand right here, maybe even right here? Maybe, I mean, right here is fine, honestly, because you're Donkey Kong. I can't tell if he has a DK punch. So let me go ahead and take a look.
He did not.
Oh, okay. So do you?
Because he used it already.
Do you charge DK punch? Let me try to get the DK punch animation here. do you charge DK punch? No. Let's take a look at our option of choice. Wow.
So that ended up coming up super short as well because even if it hit, it was roughly around this area that it would hit. Not where Kirby obviously is.
And that's what you call a big bet. That's what you call a, here are my chips. I bet them all on black. All right. So luckily in this scenario, he doesn't really end up getting punished. And it's not like this decision is so bad that you lose the match. But there's just so many other good things you could do. And especially in a close situation like this, you need to get on what we call the clutch. All right. You need to get.
It feels like if he actually moved to this position right over here, or even on the even
right there.
here as well, because he could have actually did a back air and stuck out that giant. Imagine that's a foot.
Mm-hmm.
But
instead what we have happen is we have him put himself in lag, so the opponent is just going to get on for free damage. He couldn't block, even though he L canceled the move. He eats free damage. The Kirby gets free damage because you chose to fair across the stage. No, yeah, sure you have. If you had hit the fair, you would have won. I mean, I'm not saying that that's not the case, but why are you betting that big? That's too big of a bet for a close match like this. Look at how close this is. You're not winning by a whole bunch. You could die at any moment. You eat a forward smash on the wrong stage, you eat anything, and you don't DI right, you're just going to die. So it's like, you should be turning on the clutch. It's clutch right here. Yeah. You should be turning on the clutch. Instead, you're doing this. Let's see. It's N, D, R, reverse. That's the wrong order. And you're definitely not here in neutral. You're somewhere down here. I don't know. L.
Oh, it's a car transmission.
This is what it says in my car. I don't even know what the L stands for. I don't ever put it in there. But you're certainly not. You're certainly not in the neutral. Here's P. You aren't parked because you did an attack. You're honestly you're probably right here, full drive in gear 6, because you just decided to bet absolutely everything that you had instead of making a solid choice, asserting stage control. It's funny because the floaty characters like this, like when they're on the edge, right here, this is like the worst position for them to be in. Like their waveland is so slow, and this character tries the waveland. I mean, I don't got the exact frame data on me, but I would imagine that you're not getting onto the stage with a whole bunch of your invincibility. If you tournament winner, you're stuck in the air and you're real floaty, and you're going up against DK, so you're going to get hurt. If you try to jump on like this, let me hit escape again. If you try to jump on, again, you're going up against DK, who could potentially be standing right here, but instead, you make a big bet. And what ends up happening? This is what ends up happening. You end up losing complete stage control. Now you're being tech chased. Now, I mean, obviously, the Kirby, as you saw from that quick clip, was not able to get from point A to point B to collect the tech chase. But the point is you gave up all your stage. You gave up every advantage you had. So now you have no advantage. You're actually working from disadvantage right now. Kirby, my boy Logan, a.k.a. General, is just pretty much chilling, holding down, asserting firm stage control. And you got this. Now, again, COJoe might win the match. But let me tell you, I don't even know if anybody's listening. But if you want to get better at this game, you can't look at whether or not you won a match, and that's the deciding factor on if you need to do things better or not. Like, win or lose, you need to be analyzing your play and making better decisions all the time. And one of the better decisions you certainly could have made here was not to full hop fair cross the stage on a Kirby who's on the edge. That's just not smart. It's just questionable. I know COJoe hasn't been playing for that long, but you've been playing for 2 years, playing competitively for 2 years. You should understand these mechanics by now. So let's go. We're going to go back in. And see, I know this isn't about Logan, but honestly, my man Logan is so smart. Like, I love the way Logan plays. Again, this isn't about Logan. I understand that, but again, what's Logan going to do? Right? He realizes he can't collect the tech chase. Does not, go back over here. Does not commit to an attack. Identifies early he cannot create a tech chase. DK, I don't know what DK does. DK looks like he does dash, turnaround, shield, which I guess is fine. So what does the Kirby do? The Kirby does, in my opinion, an extremely smart play. I would have done the same thing.
Wave dashing back?
Yeah, wave dash back. Whoa. That is legitimately, I mean, and anyone, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. M2K, Zero, whoever, you want to come in here and be like, hey, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. That's fine. But that is a super smart decision. It's like, oh, wait, I'm at threat. I still have stage control. Let me wave dash back, give the opponent some room, but more importantly, give myself some room, right? So
at this time, like, I can see what you're saying here, because even if Joe does the best option here, he has his back. If he back aired at this point, there's so much space here that Toothpick would actually have to dash into it.
Yes. And he would have plenty of time. The back air hits, if you do short out back air, it's going to hit kind of high. You're not going to get the strong hitbox on a Kirby like that. You're going to get the weak hitbox. Kirby's going to be fine. Worst case scenario is if the Kirby runs forward and shields, and then you're going to eat a punish. So let's go back into this. Let's see how the match closes out. We have a whole nother match to analyze. Back throw off the stage. Back air. Misses the back air. Joe's back on. Fair from the edge again. Back throw gets him. So it's like, honestly, in my mind, this is an example. I do not think Kirby is that strong in this game. I don't think he's bad, but I don't think he's that strong either. And I hate to say this. I know we're analyzing COJoe, so this is supposed to be about making COJoe better. But when I look at that match, I actually see the Kirby outplaying a Donkey Kong in a very large amount of situations, but the DK coming out on top. Not because DK is better, more or less because Joe's playstyle, which is the big bet, is exacerbated. Wait a second. No, that's the wrong use of that word. Joe's style of betting big against Kirby, whose problem is being floaty. Joe's style exacerbates that problem, which is Kirby, when he eats those big bets, when he's the loser on a big bet like that, you get hurt a whole bunch. You might die. You eat a DK punch that could have been random as all hell at 60, 70%, even on a decent-sized stage. Battlefield's a decent-sized stage, in my opinion. You're going to die. You're just going to die. So it's like, I don't want to say that, I'm not saying Joe didn't deserve that win, but when I look at the match on who actually played better, it looks like Toothpick actually played better, but unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, unfortunately for Toothpick, COJoe comes out on top. So here we go. We have the counter pick, Game & Watch. There you go. Yeah, you know how to work this.
There we go. So we got
witchcraft.
Yeah, so we have. I prepped the next match, and it's Game and Watch.
Game & Watch.
Toothpick actually switches to Game and Watch, and Counter picks to Smashville.
Okay. So here we go.
No sound. Let's go ahead and get some sound here.
Nice.
I guess
Good
I was
match.
wrong.
To Colorado Stadium. Okay. All right. Let's make sure we're clicked on this so we can pause at any moment.
Well, why don't we go ahead and watch the whole match first, and then pause it, unless you really see something outstanding.
I probably will, because I'm kind of in the zone now. All right. So Joe, pretty much playing very similar. Another big bet right there, man. Like, short hop fair on the guy on the platform. It's like, I am being extra critical, you know, so like I am being really critical, but it's like, dang, the man's at 26%. You're already betting big? You don't want to play the neutral for no period of time? You're trying to get straight to the killing? I mean, man. And my advice to Joe is you got to stop playing like that. Like, you can't do that. You're never going to play like that and beat good players. If you play like that versus me, I'm going to kill you. You're not just going to fare across the stage against me. Even if you hit me once, even if you hit me twice, you do it 5 times, I'm going to make you pay for those 3 times you don't hit me. And those 2 times you do hit me, you're not going to kill me unless I'm at, like, real high percent. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't play like that. You know, but here we go. Nice grab. Down tilt. Oh, what in the hell? All right, here we go.
I think at that point he wanted to kill off the top just because
no, man, Joe is just going for Giffy Cats instead of focusing on winning. And it shows in his play. Like, I mean, I'm not saying, I don't know why he just didn't hit him the correct way. He would have just died if he hit him the correct way. Let's see. That was a nice kill there. Ledge hop there on the Game & Watch up B. Oh, turtle. Very nice forward smash. Ooh. All right, so we have Joe in the neutral here. I thought Joe was going to blast off a DK punch there. So Joe likes to turn around in the neutral and shield so that he can get back air out of shield, which is fine. Ooh, dash tag, Jesus. Nice, down tilt, wake up. Again, I think I've seen, across the 4 matches I've watched of Joe, I've seen 0 tilts in the neutral, which is blowing my mind. In my opinion, one of DK's best moves. You know, I mean, yeah, sure, you don't kill them instantaneously, but there's more to the game. I don't know why he's not doing up throw. He could know something I don't. Now we have a little bit of stage control by the DK. DK trying to work this Game & Watch a little bit. Oh, now we have stage control by the Game & Watch. Oh, and see, he's lucky. If Game & Watch was about that life, he would be way dead. He would have ate that nair at the top of the stage and died. Ledge hop there again. Oh, wow, that actually worked out kind of well. Nice back air. No sweet spot by Game & Watch to make that possible, though. Nice tournament winner into back air. I don't really like calling it tournament winner, so I'm going to call it ledge jump or jump option.
I want to know where that actually originated.
I don't know. I'm sure it was just some commentators. Nice. Good nair kill in the neutral for the kill. I like that roll behind after the whiff to fair, just to kind of get stage control. Don't go for the punish. Get to a better position. Should die from this. No, questionable choice by Logan. Oh, weak fair, and DK's going to... no, Logan decides that he would rather DK live. And catches him with a down tilt on the DK bear, which is fine. Good choices all around. I probably would have bared if I was the DK, and I probably would have down tilted if I was the Goth. All right, no Ted chase on the platform up throw. Oh, up B out of shield works, but I'm questioning what he up B'd. Ooh. It's a good air dodge. Oh, commits super hard to the ledge hop back air. Very hard. Oops, we have sausage on the field. Okay. Goes for the DK punch off the platform. The Joe classic at this point. All right, back air, that's a kill. Oh, no, good DI. Logan, a.k.a. the one. Oh, good dash attack. Should be on the stage just charging the smash attack. You know what I'm saying? You're using weak moves. You know what I'm saying? You're playing Donkey Kong. You don't got to think too hard about the edge guard. See, down air to up B. Not going to get anything off that. If you don't hit them with the beginning of the up B so they pop up with you. So now we have DK down. Fair across the stage, the Joe special. Kills him with 3 down tilts on shield.
Wow.
Not like bad, really. I mean, if the opponent just sits there and decides to take it, not a bad choice. Really died because of no DI. Oof. Ouch. Crab Claw. The Joe special. On the platform, trying to beat the back air. Jumps into a hammer. Got to be careful because you can jump into 9 hammers like that, too. Oh, there you go. Again, questionable. You know, it's funny because if he had not done that, and Joe, I hope you're watching this because I have long told you that some of the decisions you make are quite silly. And it's funny because I don't know if you win or lose this match, and I'll find out in a second here. But if you had just did up throw and just did jump, donkey punch, that Game & Watch would have died. Instead, you hit him cross stage, and he doesn't die. Funny, right? It's like you're going for the Giphy Cat for no reason. But here we go. Back in. And I know Joe's going for the Giphy Cat, so do not listen. Joe, I swear to God, if you say something back, if you say anything, do not say you do not play for the Giphy Cats, because you do. And that's, I know you do. There's no point of you even denying it. It's proof because after a tournament, you don't post GGs. You post, hey guys, here's my cool DK Giphy Cats, even though I got 13th or something. You know? Like, no one cares about your 13th place Giphy Cats. Real talk, dude. All right, here we go. Nice. Oh. Oh, down tilt, dead? Oh, yeah, he's dead, though. Nice.
That's going to be that match. Do you want to go back and rewatch that one and pause at certain places?
Nah, I pretty much handled everything. I'm sure I could go and nitpick about some things, but it's funny. I just want to, my bad, I keep knocking you off.
No worries.
But it's just, I just want to, if I do want to go over one thing, I remembered the time period. Is it this? You could have won. You would have won right here. You lost this match, Joe? Here, you actually had the choice to win, but you chose the lose option. It's like if you're playing like like one of those old text-based dungeon crawlers, right? And text-based. It's text-based. So you know, you're reading the text, and the text says you go into a room. It's really dark, and you hear zombies moaning. Do you leave the room or go in? You're the type of person that would pick go in. Like, no issue here. Let's see what's in this room.
Shout-outs to Rogue.
You could have won. You could have won. The match would have ended right here. Why did you do this? This is so questionable. So questionable. Oh, well. That's the life you choose, I guess. You know, grats on PR. You know, I don't want to like take your achievement and then like grind it into the dust. Congratulations. You know, there's other people that could have had that spot and you beat them. But that is why you're like that spot, which is like 15th or something. I don't know.
I'm not sure which one it is.
Well, whatever spot he's in, that's why you're in that spot instead of a superior location. And it's because of decisions like this. And then you're going to lose the match. You're dead. There's more things in there, but there's no need for me to go any further. I'm not going to analyze the gameplay in between missing that donkey punch afterwards because that's pointless. You should have just won the match. That's when you lost the match, in my opinion. When you basically chose to not win. And again, I know he chose to not win. Not like in his mind, he's like, wait, let me not win. But like, the decision you made resulted in you not winning. And it's because of the mindset of, oh, I want to do this sick thing. You should be focused on just killing the opponent. Just focus on that. Like, why are you worried about doing something hype? You know what's hype? Winning. I'm mad hype. All I focus on is winning. That's all you know what? Even if I'm not hype, I don't care because I'm the one winning. So it doesn't matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess that sounds messed up, but like, you know, you can, you know, if you want to be a hype player, then please announce that and let me know so I don't analyze your matches. But so that, like, you know, because then I know, well, this guy's not trying to play, you know, to win. He's clearly just playing because he wants to be, I don't know, a crowd pleaser. You know, but you know what pleases the crowd? Victories. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah. All right, so here we go. DK Joe counter picks to whatever stage this is. Green Hills, Green Trill Zone.
Green Trill Zone. All right.
Zone. Again, I don't know why he doesn't just do up throw. I'm pretty positive you can combo off up throw on Game & Watch at like low to mid %. You might not get fair, but you can definitely get like a nair or an up air. Logan, do not spam down tilt on the edge. That's just not smart. Nice nair on the missed up B. And no sweet spot. So you can tell that this Game & Watch is not a, you can tell he's not a Gaw main. He don't main the Gaw. Nice nair. I liked that one. Real late. Spun real late. When the tornado, there's no tornado warning. It's just a surprise. So, okay, here we go. Nice grab. Again. See, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. All right. Joe's in a firm lead, though. Goes for the chase. Logan does. Gets nothing. Oh, down tilt kill off the top on green trill zone. Let's see. Joe trying to get it in. No del jump. Oh, comes back. Joe, you should react to when Game & Watch is up being instead of just guessing. Because you're clearly not reacting. You're kind of just throwing it out, more or less hoping he jumps into the move, which is the incorrect way to go about this. That was the only good dash attack I've seen you do in the 4 games I've watched. 5 games I've watched. Ooh, good trade right there for the DK. Oh, could be a 9 at any moment. There's back throw nair. Got some crouch cancel neutral right here. Oh, snap. Oh, kept his double jump, though. Very nice. Up B's over him. Good nair. Charges the punch. Oh, goes for the fair again. Doesn't come out first. My man decides to do runoff there, which is classic strategy. Again, we have guesses on the up Bs. Should be trying to react because it's not the fastest up B, and he doesn't travel that quick in reality. It seems like he does, and he actually can't attack out that till the end. Hits him with a DK punch in the neutral. Joe, out of all the DK punches I've seen, that's the best one.
I want to say that he actually wave dashed away and did the punch.
We're going to take a look.
Let's see.
Ouch. Nair. Misses again. Good tech.
Ooh, good tech.
Wave dash, turn around DK punch. That was actually the nicest DK punch. That was a straight in the neutral. It was a safe. I mean, not that safe, but it was in my opinion, you know, I mean, again.
One of his safest DK punches.
Yeah, that was the only one that was, like, good. You know, that I would, like, keep trying to do things like that. I would get rid of all those other ones. Just remove them. Literally just toss them. Like, when you throw something in the trash, it's not good anymore. I would do that. That DK punch was really nice, though. It was straight good. You had the opponent in shield pressure, wave dash away, turn around DK punch. It's super good because if he reacts to the wave dash with anything for the most part, if he rolls towards you, classic option. If he sidesteps, classic option. Fair out of shield, he might have hit you actually. Fair out of shield, you might have hit him. If he jumps, that's fine. I mean, you might still get hit on the whiff DK punch. But for the most part, I'm not saying it covers all options. It's just it's a very nice decision. It's just a good decision in general.
I want to say also that if he jumped, Toothpick probably would have gotten hit by the initial jump frames.
Maybe. He wasn't locked down or anything. So if he jumped really early, he would have just jumped away. All right, here we go. Oh, Jesus.
Wow, that was some DI.
All right, so here we go. You can tell these guys they're just chilling. Logan's talking. This isn't the most serious match in the world. Probably not the best match for us to try and analyze because these guys aren't playing that serious. Let's see. Nice. Fair in the neutral over the opponent. As the opponent down smashes. Oof, Jesus.
Sorry, Smash 4 people.
Oh, very nice. Oh, I really like that. But good get-up attack from COJoe to possibly prevent death. And that's the tournament set. So, really, there's not too much for me to commentate there because I'd just be repeating what I've been saying, so I'm not going to rewatch that. Really, like, if you're looking for advice, you should just listen to the things that I just told you, assuming that he's even listening. I don't know.
He'll be, if he's not listening now, then he will be looking at it on YouTube because these will be uploaded.
Okay, perfect.
And
so everybody can hear me being an asshole. Yeah,
pretty much being a sad. Like, that's one thing that I do appreciate about you is that you don't sugarcoat anything. You get straight to the point and say, hey, this was bad, this was awful, this was great. Very rarely do you actually say this was great, but when you do,
I
it
do.
Really
I said a bunch of things are great. I complimented a lot of things in there.
It's true.
It's not like I was only negative. It's just that it's not. It's just that, like, it's just silly. I've watched players just kill themselves. When I play a lot of the lower level players, like, I really don't have to do any combos. I honestly can just, like, be in the neutral, wait till they put themselves in a bad situation, and then do 1 or 2 things and just kill them. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's, like, a key to being consistent. That's how I'm able to, like, get first over and over because I don't have to try for the first, like, 3-4 rounds. And it's not because those players, like, suck per se. It's mostly because, like, they're killing themselves. You know, you're making decisions like that. Dash attacking off the stage as Donkey Kong. Like, in the match against the Captain Falcon, he hits him, and it's still bad for him. That's how bad that is. You hit him, and it's still not...
Like, you sacrificed a lot of stage control for it.
Yeah, it's like... And you didn't do anything to him. You didn't gain anything. Like, what's the reward supposed to be? Is there a sick dash attack combo I don't know about? Maybe there is, because I know you can jump out of it.
Yeah, if you DI it's really awful, then DK can get a dash attack into a dare or fair. It's ridiculous what he can get off, but that's all only if you DI it poorly.
Yeah. So it's like...
Again, somebody like Fifthly Casual, I wouldn't expect that, though.
And my DK is actually sick. And if I'm playing DK, I'm not ever going to dash... If I dash attack off the stage, it's an accident. I'm certainly trying to do something else. I never once have dash attacked off the stage.
That's one thing that I do want to commentate is that I seen you play DK...
My DK's sick.
...a few times. And one thing, when I was commentating, I was like, hey, he doesn't do a lot of dash attacks.
No.
He does... I think one time when I was watching you, I pointed out that, hey, that was his first dash attack. And it was because it was a tech chase.
Yeah.
Which was
what a surprise.
Ridiculous.
What a surprise, right?
But I guess today's theme or this match analysis theme is stage control. We saw a lot of stage control being given up by dash attacks by poor choices just going off stage. I don't know if there's anything else that you wanted to point out with the...
Well, that's the same thing I've been telling everybody. So honestly, this was just like an exercise of me repeating things as usual.
And I'm hoping that people will finally start to take note.
I doubt
it.
I really do. I doubt it.
I'm an optimistic person. I'm hoping so.
I'm optimistic. Yeah, right. I'm not optimistic at all.
I was about to say you're not.
No,
but,
I'm not. No.
I
hate
know.
everybody.
I also learned a lot today as well. I also learned that, holy shit, I should not get my match analyzed by this guy here.
Yeah, no, you probably shouldn't. Well, if you think I'm hard on him, you should watch me analyze my matches. That's why I don't watch my matches, because I want to kill myself afterwards. Yeah, because I'm like, man, I suck. Why'd I do
but
this,
at the same
this,
time,
and this?
that's where you learn the best is watching your own matches, and especially getting somebody to say, hey, this is what you need to do better, or this is what you're doing wrong.
I mean, I don't want to call Joe a bad player or anything. It's just that, like...
There were a lot of things that could have been done right.
I just don't understand. Like, I could never play like Joe, man. Like, I could never make those decisions, dude. Like, I'm not saying I've never down-aired from the edge, because I have. But, like, not like that. The opponent's, like, not even near there. You know, they're, like, not even in that location. You just do ledge hop down air. And it hits. That's the crazy part was DK flexed like this. You see this? DK flexed like this, and like, he got hit right here. Thank God for them Smash Brothers hitboxes. Because otherwise, you just would have ate the hardest punish 2015. Like, just would have got hit and died, probably. He still got hit and died, actually. That's the best part. He hit him, and he still died. So, I don't know. I do want to say that I like watching Logan play. It's crazy because if I did a match analysis of Logan, I wouldn't have much to complain about. I'd just be like, well, I mean, no, I could probably pick apart that Gaw. But it's just clear he doesn't play that character. Like,
yeah,
I can tell
wasn't able to sweet spot or anything.
I mean, no, he just doesn't know what he's doing with that character. No disrespect, but he doesn't. I would hope that Logan is intelligent enough to realize that I'm not insulting him. You just don't know how to play that character. If I play Mewtwo, I don't know how to play that character. I'm not going to get mad if someone says, Matt, your Mewtwo sucks. Well, guess what? It does. I don't know how to play Mewtwo. So it's not like an insult. It's like, oh, wait, the fact is that my Mewtwo is bad.
Sure.
So in this situation, it's like, hey, Logan, your Gaw is not too strong. I mean, it kind of sucks. And that's just the reality of things sometimes. Now, that Kirby, that's nice. I can understand why he doesn't want to do Kirby versus Donkey Kong. And it's because of that match where I'm telling you, I watched the match, and it looks like Logan is winning like every step of the way. He's literally just like outplaying him. In my opinion, he's making like so many good choices all the time. But unfortunately, it really is a mixture of Joe's playstyle plus DK. Of I like to bet big, and then I'm playing a character where I can bet big. Right? So, all right. So let's take a look at some comments, because I'm sure you guys are just popping off about some BS in here. So I'm going to start from the top. Okay. Oh, hi. A. I remember watching this live. Who would make their name just? You spelled there wrong. We all got weird names, man. No one know the origin on my name. Wise words from the Lord. New Mexico sucks. That's not true. That's not true.
New Mexico
please don't,
will body us.
Yeah, please don't say that. Matt, shout-outs to New Mexico if you guys do watch that. I guess I will use my diplomatic Lord powers to say you guys don't suck. And if you guys ever come up here, you're welcome. And I would love to play you guys.
Go ahead and move this, actually.
Oh, I was just going to scroll down, but... Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and get it
You're going to move it over here?
Yeah, so it's
okay.
a lot easier for us to see.
Okay. All right, so let's continue reading these.
Then we'll make it a lot bigger, too.
Okay. All right, so here we go. Here,
Go
I want
ahead,
to continue to read them all. All right. No one Nova. All right. Okay. You got a jab nair. Batsy is correct. I know what he's referring to. I think when he got the down B, he could have just done straight up nair. You're correct, Ron Gunshoe. Jump squat might have been enough. I mean too much too. I don't know what you're
I'm not
talking
sure
about.
where there.
Yeah, probably. Get the nair because the jab is a good setup move, and Dan was AA. I don't know what that means, and
I'm not.
Dan wasn't even in the match. So, but this is correct. Should have did nair. I mean, should have did jab and collected your nair instead of jab down tilt. Yeah, if not just nair, then jab nair is the next best thing. Dan was saying about the down B lag being huge. Actually, I said that, and it is pretty big. It is, but he was out of lag well before the Falcon landed on the ground. That's true, but the thing is can I draw?
Let's see. Yeah, actually not on this one. Let me set it up here.
Okay. So it is true. I know that this was probably an hour ago when this comment was made. It says the comment was made at 4:25 by Ron Gunshoe. So even though DK is out of lag, if they're in an awkward position, Nair does have startup. It doesn't come out frame 1, and you obviously have jump frames. So really what happens a lot of times out of down B is, I mean, percent and character is going to really factor in here. So I'm not saying this is every time. But what sometimes happens is the character might not be on the ground, but they might be a little bit above the character's head, and the character doesn't have very many strong options to hit right there at that moment. All right, if he does jump nair, it'll miss because the frames that he is using to start up jump nair, the other character is currently falling. So by the time the nair comes out, actually comes out, he might be, not
already
there
on
anymore.
the ground or teching or something like that. You are able to draw now.
Okay. Well, I don't need to now, but okay. So, yeah, I know that. But would the Falcon fall too low? Batsy, you're probably correct. No, in that situation, DK has enough time to even up smash him. I question that. I don't think so.
Expanding on that, actually, I will say from personal experience, getting hit with that down B, I've gone up smash, I've gone forward smashed even.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can. But again, it depends on percent, location. There's a context to the situation. It's not just as blank as all down Bs leading to up smash. Your DI is going to play a pretty pivotal role in what happens.
Yeah, with that no DI, I want to say that he would have been able to get a forward smash at least.
He probably could have got
even just doing nair would have finished it.
Probably could have did up smash, forward smash, but I don't know. It really didn't look that clean because he got hit off the ground. So I don't know. It's kind of it might have comboed, but I'm not a DK master. So well nair is angled, would cat H. That's what I feel like when I lose to someone who I think I'm better than. It's not like they're doing something crazy. I feel like I'm R making the wrong comma P moves. Okay.
So let's go ahead and rephrase that into something that you'll learn.
No, let's just skip that.
Okay.
That's crazy. We'll just move on. There's a whole bunch of comments here.
Just got on. What games have you gone on so far? Well, you were able to see it, Jared, and this will be posted.
Oh, Albino Moose is Jared. Okay.
Yes.
Nice drawing. I hear you, my lord. Exaggerated. Dan put the Stormtrooper. Okay.
No.
If Hammer wasn't a 7, so now we're at 5 now. If Hammer wasn't a 7, it would have worked. Apple OP. What should Joe have done instead of Te DK Punch? I'm not familiar with PM mechanics and combos. Sam Alana, if you're still here, if you can tell me which match you're referring to, that'd be nice.
Yeah, that is going to be...
It's hard to tell what we were doing at 504. It's here we go. It's the fact that he turned it around. And so that tells me what he's talking about. You probably caught it before me. But yeah, Urban's correct. He just shouldn't have turned it around. Oh, I didn't know if it would have hit without turning it around. Sure, it would have. If it hit one way, it would have hit the other. If you're at the same vertical height, it's not like it doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying? And the DK punch hitbox is absolutely ginormous, as you can see from Joe, like hitting people with air behind him. Like it is a giant hitbox. You don't have to, put your pinky finger on him to get the sweet spot DK punch hitbox. If the arm is in the general vicinity of the opponent, they're probably just going to eat the DK punch. He did throw into full hop reverse DK punch. Had he just did full hop DK punch, Game Watch just would have ate that and died. If the donkey punch forward, toothpick would have died. Was it a B reversal then? No. Now has momentum continued forward? He just turned it around? Correct. I think this set was best of 5, and if I recall, there were 2 more games if you want to analyze. Oh, is he talking about that match?
Yeah, with Toothpick and Joe, if you would like to.
No, I mean, I have a feeling that we'll just repeat a lot of the same. I mean, we've already analyzed like 4 matches. right? We don't need to analyze like 6, do we?
Sure.
4 should be enough. Where can I sign up for getting my matches roasted? I'm not roasting your matches. Like, I'm trying to help you. Like, I don't know why you guys look at it like that. Like, I wish that I had someone that...
You are brutal, but
no, I'm
otherwise...
not, dude. I'm not even brutal. No, I'm not. I'm not brutal. Like, what? Because I said the decision we made was questionable? Because because I said there was no thinking behind this decision? It's like, oh, I'm getting roasted. How can you think like that? Like I just said, like, what do you do in the real world? Like, don't you have a job? Like, if your boss says your work is unsatisfactory, do you feel like you're getting roasted by your boss? Or do you go and you improve your work? Not every time someone says something to you that you don't want to hear, is it a roast or savage? You guys need to grow up. Like, really. Time to come into the real world. You're in the competitive gameplay scene. It's time to stop being little kids and to realize that, oh, when someone says that there's something bad about my play, I'm not being savage or I'm being roasted. It's like, yo, you did something bad. The end.
Yeah,
right?
It's more so that like a lot of Colorado Smash doesn't like hearing the truth.
It's like what I said earlier in the kitchen is everyone's being a little baby. Like, if you were in Florida, you wouldn't be able to even talk to people. You people are so sensitive about your game.
I will say that when I was in Pittsburgh and competing at Pittsburgh Gaming High PGH, those guys don't sugarcoat anything, and they're pretty much like you. They're a lot of Colorado
I guess
wouldn't
it's just
last there.
super savage. Apparently, it's like a city of cavemen. They're so savage, right? I mean, I guess. Like,
But
I don't know how you
a
can.
lot do speak the truth.
Yeah, because why are you wasting your time with something else? Aren't you? You're an adult, right? Right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm an adult too. These guys are supposedly adults too, right? We're not like 10-year-old kids, right? I don't have to tell you that Santa Claus doesn't exist and stuff like that, right? So it's like now that
Spoilers.
Now that we've like moved past that, we understand that we're all adults. Can we talk honestly about the game now? Like, you're never gonna get better like living in your own little closed off world where you don't want to hear anything bad about your game. So, okay, so where can I enlist to the Lord to play matches with me and then murder me and then tell me why I got murdered? I don't want to play with you. I'm sorry. Dan, there any way you can help me get on stream next Wednesday?
Feel like I've been playing smarter. I want to see some feedback. Yeah, Urban, we could definitely get that. Remind me next Wednesday, and I would love to help you out with that.
Well, Dan's nicer than what I would have said, so I just won't say anything. I'm on mobile. Was hard to type while talking. Batsy, no disrespect, but I will be honest with you. Like, I'm in a point in time where I don't want to teach people anymore. Like, I don't really want to. Like, I'm kind of. I mean, I'm doing this right now, so I guess I'm teaching. I really wanted to do this. Originally, we were gonna do Zach Blip Blip Rojas, and I don't know if maybe I shouldn't say this. Should I not say what I'm about to say?
I mean, at this point, I don't care.
Okay.
I mean, I know what you're going to say.
I'm not gonna be mean. It's just that I don't want to. Why would I critique that guy? Right?
Yeah.
That's just some kid who's been playing for like a couple of months. No disrespect. I'm not saying this in a disrespectful or savage manner to Zach Blip Blip Rojas. But it's just like, hey, man, like, you need to do some other stuff before you come to me for advice.
Yeah,
right?
Pretty much when I came to Matt and actually said, hey, can you help me with this? I want to start a new series. I came to him and he said, let's analyze a player who truly wants to get better.
Yeah. But basically, you know
and who isn't going to get butt mad at what's going to be said.
Joe's probably going to get mad at me.
I mean, but he's still going to learn.
Maybe. We'll see. That part's up to Joe. All right, so I know it's helpful, roasting and helpful. The reason I want to hear is so I can improve. You give it straight, which can come off strong, but I personally like and appreciate it. I mean, if you really want to get some advice from me, the best thing you got is to try and get to me in tournament. And then, I'm more likely to give you a couple of words. But again, analyze your own gameplay. And you don't need a video to do that. I don't really watch a lot of my videos. Honestly, almost all the matches that Dan has uploaded of me, I've never watched. Sorry, Dan, but that's the truth.
That's fine. I'm not expecting that.
I don't really watch. Yeah, I know you're not expecting it. I just don't really. Again, I don't really like watching myself because, man, am I hard? You think I'm hard on other people? Oh man. Really, what I do is I've been playing for so long, I guess, that honestly, no. I come from an era where you didn't even have videos to begin with. If you wanted to improve your gameplay, it was time to think, period. You know what I'm saying? What did you do in the match? Yep. You don't remember? Well, that's not very smart,
So, Samalama, just to let you know, he's a Smash 4 player. Mm-hmm. He is Samfish.
Oh.
Plays Ganondorf and Villager.
Oh, okay. Well, there's like almost no chance of us playing then. Sorry, man. Well, whether you want to help. I'm not going to lie. I don't really want to help everybody. All right, so you give it straight. Oh, I already read that. Matt, I'm ready to hear the truth. Messi, you probably are, but Messi, you probably don't need any advice from me. I don't know what you would want me to tell you. You know, oh, actually, I could give you some advice, and it's to stop mortar sliding and to count your damn trank shots. What is wrong with you? Don't you play Brawl? Every time you reload in the neutral, I'm like, this guy's... You don't even want to know what I think. Okay, so oh no blip blips. I have gotten to you in tournament. I do analysis on my own time as well. I just try to improve any way I can. Whether you can help or not is up to you. Well, whether you want to help. I might have already read that. Just is the eternal envy of Smash. Dude, let me tell you, you shouldn't envy anyone. Remove me. You shouldn't appreciate me. You shouldn't, well, maybe appreciate. That's different. But you shouldn't be looking up to me. I'm the enemy. You should be looking at me like I'm going to destroy this guy next tournament. You don't have time to be envying me. If you're envying me, then you're not looking at me as a competitor. And that's part of the reason you're not getting better right there. Everyone's a competitor, my friend. You can watch somebody and you can listen to them and you can learn from them. But at the end of the day, they are the enemy. All right? This is Spartacus versus Crixus. They work together, but at the end of the day, they're trying to kill each other. They ain't friends.
So a little bit of story along with that. You shouldn't, and expanding on you shouldn't envy anybody. Treat everybody as an enemy because, like, a little bit of story really fast is Messi got into the scene because I introduced him, but I demolished Messi in Brawl, and it was grand finals, and I beat him 3-0. It really wasn't a contest, and so Messi came to me and says, I respect you as a player, but I'm going to beat you one day. He viewed me as an enemy. I'm like, do it. I was so excited when he did that, and now look at where Messi is. He has taken the necessary steps to become one of Colorado, if not Colorado's finest.
Yeah. So here we go. All right, we got Nero in here. We got Walter Mellon, which is a good name. I like that name. We got Gil X Turtle 16. That name sucks. We have
Shots.
Black Dragorian. I guess that name's acceptable.
But then it's an albino moose. Shouts to Jared.
I hate that name. Let's see. So that's really it, I guess. I want to wrap up by 5:30 because I want to go home.
Sure.
So is there anything else that anyone wants to ask? If you have a question, go ahead and it's all right, man. Like your life doesn't end because I don't like your name. It's really not that big a deal. That's just my opinion.
But pretty much going over this whole set with COJoe, watching all 5 games, it was the main topic was stage control, maintaining that stage control as well.
Yeah. Like that's one of DK's biggest things is that like he actually has this huge wall that he can put up, and unlike some other characters like let's think if I'm trying to think of another character like Kirby. Like Kirby can put up a wall too. But the difference is that when Kirby puts up the wall, if you violate that wall, you don't get annihilated. You're just going to get hurt, right? You might not even get that hurt, all things considered. Ike, all right? Like I have a big wall. But, I mean, you really shouldn't be getting hurt that much in comparison to what DK should be throwing out on you. Is DK... you think I grab combos are insane, man. DK should be really, really hurting you off of those grabs. So, my advice to Joe is you need to go back to the basics. Like, why are you not just doing simple... You're doing throws left, throw rights at percents when just up throw nair will work. And up throw nair is super strong. It's good to just throw someone, hit them, and then they're just still in the air and you're on the ground. That's called air chasing. You learn that in Brawl. Well, I mean, honestly, you learn that in all the Smash games. It's in all the Smash games. But in Brawl, is it really...
more prevalent?
Yeah.
Because
I mean, that's really
multiple air dodges.
Yeah, that's really... I mean, that's the end-all be-all in Brawl, air chasing. So...
Just how many baby souls do you absorb in the morning? What? All right.
I know that I already top player, but I feel like we never stop learning. It's true, man. It's an eternal mountain. Literally, it's an eternal mountain. It's like you're a rock climber. This is you. And here's the mountain. And you get here. But then you realize that there's a whole nother mountain. So then you get here. And then you realize, and it just goes on forever. And that's really a pretty good explanation of what it's like playing in Smash. Even if you're on top, this is Armada right here. But guess what? Armada just lost to Hungrybox. Now, I'm not talking no trash on Armada. He'll probably destroy me. But the reality is that Armada, who just had the most craziest run, and some people were proclaiming him as the greatest of all time, undefeatable. I mean, not everybody, but people were saying all these different things about his, he's so good. He's the best. But guess what? He just lost to Hungrybox. So you know what? Where is Armada in this little scale? Armada is right here. Because now he has another hill to climb. He just lost. He just got second, which is, again, I'm not talking trash on Armada. Armada's way better than me. If I see that boy Armada in a tournament, I'm going to get tickle-torped left and tickle-torped right. That's what's going to happen. But, again, a top player, Armada. Y'all know who Armada is. This is Armada. What a good name, too. And he just lost. His climb is not yet over. The climb is never over, my mans and girls, in case we have women in here.
And he decided to respond. I took what you showed me in a few hours of training before Nebraska and ended up winning. And I want to keep improving because I do analysis on my own matches, but it helps to be criticized and taught by other great minds, just like how Dan showed me when I first started years ago.
Ask yourself this, Messi. Is like everything you said is true, and getting help from others is great. But then, let me draw a picture. And this is going to reflect Colorado. This is me. I'm not even going to spell Matt. So let me tell you how I feel. I feel like I climbed a mountain, and now I'm here. There's no other mountain here. Because I don't really travel, so I don't really have anything to challenge me. And this right here, this is a period of, honestly, it's been about, I came back in February. The last time I lost a tournament was to John Perez, I believe, at a Wave Dash Wednesday a really long time ago. So this is like a 7-month period.
Somebody's going to have to step up and dethrone him.
It's not about stepping up and dethroning. My point here that I'm making to Messi is that how do you think that I have just stayed here? Right? It's because I analyze myself. Okay? What a crazy concept. I analyze myself. And nobody, what I give to you guys, real talk is, you think I'm savage to you? All right? Ask Zeke. Zeke will tell you what it's like when I watch my own matches. Rarely, if I even see my own match. Ask Zeke. Zeke will tell you the truth. I can't even begin to watch my own matches. That's only a fraction of what happens in my own mind. All right? You need to get to a point. See, you're at a point where you want to keep asking for advice, and there's nothing wrong with asking for advice. I'm sure Armada is asking some people for advice on his matchup. But you need to be able to analyze yourself and climb a mountain. All right? You can't always get assistance. There's not always going to be assistance. Not all assistance that's offered to you is good assistance, and that's definitely the truth. I wish my man Patrick Lyon, if you upload this, can you tag Patrick Lyon? Patrick Lyon, you spell Patrick Lyon's name.
I don't. I will do my best to remember that, but yes, it will be uploaded.
Because Patrick Lyon here gets some advice from Chiefest Keefest and K-Ice. This is a Link Boomerang, and this is a bomb. And
explosions.
Yeah. And no, let's please God not watch
we're
one
not
of my matches.
We're not gonna watch one of just matches. One because he requests not to, and two,
I'll kill
we're running out of time.
So
three, you would kill yourself.
Yeah, and I'll kill myself. So it's
please no.
So Patrick recently decided to switch mains, despite being advised against that by many great players, and he has chosen to listen to Chief Keef and K-Ice. And I don't really care if y'all are listening, but y'all are probably some of the worst people to get advice from. That's just really the reality of things. Maybe K-Ice is a bit better. Keith, you're in no position to be telling nobody about switching mains. You play Link. And it's not just so much that if you play Link, you're you can't give advice, but it's more like you're just not, without going too deep into it, you're a new player too. Why are you telling another new player to switch characters? Especially after Justin Cyrox just posted saying that you need to just keep playing one character so you can learn the game. So let me tell you what's going to happen. Actually, don't tag him. Let me get us out here.
All right.
Don't tag him because I want him to learn. He thinks, I don't know what he thinks. I don't want to proclaim what he thinks. But certainly he feels like some good is to come of him switching to Falco. Ain't nothing good. All he's doing is making his life 100 times harder. He hasn't won a set at Melee Mondays yet. Even if he wins one at the next Melee Mondays with his new Falcos, I assure you he's moved backwards further than forward.
Because the first thing that you need to learn are fundamentals.
It's not just that, but you need to, in his situation, you need to learn the game. You're not at a position where you even know your own play style yet. You think you just go into a game and you know your own play style? All right? Like if you've never played Persona Arena, wait a second, you've played other 2D fighters. So let's just pretend you've never played a 2D fighter.
Okay, let's do it this way. I've played 3D fighters too. Crap.
But we can make a hypothetical situation.
Sure.
And the point of it is if you've never played 2D fighters, and then you jump into Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 5 when it comes out, and you play for like 2 or 3 months, you think you know your playstyle? You don't know your playstyle.
Not at all.
You don't even know other people's playstyles as they're like doing it on top of you and winning. Like you have to be realistic and objective about what's happening. You could be super godlike, and just really like have yourself down, and you could be making progress really quickly. But the reality is that most likely you don't even know how you play yet. You're still learning the basics of the game. Patrick Lyon has been playing for like 2 or 3 months. This man ain't seen all the tech there is out there. He don't know 100% what's happening when it happens on screen. He can't look at 2 people play and realize why they're making the decisions they're making. He probably can't even look at his own matches and tell why he's making the decisions he's making. This isn't an insult. This is how it is when you're a new player. This is reality. So switching because you think that you have another character that'll fit your playstyle, like you don't even know what your playstyle is, let alone to go from Sheik to Falco. You think your playstyle?
That's a massive change there too.
Yeah, it's about as massive as it gets. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? And then it's
very
fun.
much so.
It's how, and I ask everybody in chat, how do you ever expect to get good at anything? Well, let me just say Smash, because I ain't good at nothing but Smash. I'm good at working a 9-to-5 job. How are you going to get good at Smash if you can't even look at yourself in an objective manner? If you can't identify where you really are, where you are on the ladder. If you can't look at your play and be honest about your play. If you can't look at yourself and say, you know what, this decision was stupid. Now, you're not calling you stupid because that's not how it works, right? Like if I go outside and I take a baseball bat to a car and then Dan comes outside and says, Matt, that was a dumb choice. Is he calling me dumb? No, he's saying that what I just did was perhaps a little bit questionable. And that's the reality.
Please don't bat my car.
Huh? I'm not. I'm just saying that like this is the mindset. Like taking things like that personal is the mindset that like 90% of our community has currently, which is like, oh, he said something bad about my play. What a savage. Like, excuse me? Like, no, man, this is just, I'm being savage if I say, hey, you are an idiot. That is savage. That is something savage.
But what you are doing is you were being brutally honest.
It's not brutally honest. It's just normal honest. It's just...
It
is,
It
man.
is just being.
It's just
honesty.
Honest. Like, it's not especially brutal. Like I said, if you go to other places and you try to talk to people about your game and you're just super sensitive every time someone says something bad about your gameplay, you're going to get driven away real quick, or you're going to feel insulted all the time because that's how other people talk about the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're trying to get actual improvement, this is what it is. Like, not everybody. I'm sure if you talk to some people, they're going to be nice, right? But
like me.
I mean, yeah, but the reality is you ain't teaching nobody, man. Like I mean, it's and that's the difference between, it's like, okay, if you take a math test and you fail the math test and the teacher writes F on there, is the teacher being a savage, or is the teacher telling you failed the test? This is what I'm saying. Like we have to move away from this. Oh, just is just savage. Every time I hear something negative about my gameplay, every time a decision is put in question, hey, why did you do that? That decision was silly. I don't know why you did that. Hey, man, you're being savage. Like, if I talk to my friend Ronnie, or if I talk to any of my friends from Florida, and they tell me that something I did was questionable, I don't think they're savage. I'm just like, oh, okay. Hey, you know what? You're right. The savage thought doesn't come in my mind. The savage thought, honestly, is just a new age meme that everybody's jumped on the train of. It's funny, but like everyone's just using it so much. It's funny because people just spend so much time trying to be a cool little meme kid and dank memes, Sean Dempsey, blah, blah, blah. If you guys spent, if like a good portion of our scene spent another like 20% of that time just focusing on like playing the game and analyzing their own gameplay, if every time you went and you saved an image to your fucking saved an image to your hard drive and then uploaded it onto Facebook, if you just instead in that 20, 30, 40, 1 minute period, like analyzed a match for 30 seconds, then thought about it for 15 seconds, you'd probably be amazing in like 2 months. You know, it's crazy. But no one does that. Everybody's interested in Melee Hell, Colorado Smash Hell, the Melee Reddit. I don't even know what it's called. Kappa? I don't even know. I don't care. I don't look at that Reddit. You know why? Because that Reddit has nothing to offer.
I didn't even know that was an actual thing.
Yeah, there's the /r Kappa. I don't think they like Smash, but I know that there's one for Smash, and I don't know what the name is. I don't go there because there's never... You know what's there? Joe's Giphy Cats are there. So I know I don't need to go there for anything important. I mean, sorry, Joe. I don't look at Giphy. I never want... Joe, people upload Giphies on the Facebook all the time. I've never looked at them. You know why? Because they're a waste of my time. That's the reality of it. I don't care about your sitcoms.
I can understand that mindset.
You know what I want to see? Show me. Why don't you Giphy Cat your neutral? You see, Joe, you listening? Joe, I want you to Giphy Cat some neutral. Show me a sick block into a wave dash back into a power shield into jump to stage position. Jump to like a better stage position. That's what I want to see. Show me you're getting edge guarded heavily, sweet spot up B into perfect waveland, perfect shield into wave dash forward to get back on the stage. Show me some Giphy Cats of that. I don't care about your combo as number 15 on RPR against an unranked player on RPR as they're playing a character that they don't play. That is just so dumb. That's dumb. And I'm not calling you dumb, Joe. I'm saying I understand it's cool. You know, you want to get out there and be hype. I mean, I really do understand, but it's like, don't complain that you're not winning then, right? I don't want to hear that because I know I said we were going to end it, but let's go to 6. Like, don't complain that, you know, this, and this ain't happening when you're putting your time into that. All right? That's why you're not winning, my man. It's because clearly, based on the actions that are happening outside of tournament, you're not focused on your gameplay, right? Crazy how that works, right? Like, if you were really focused on your gameplay, then anyone can say anything at any point in time, right? But if you're really focused on your gameplay, then you'll be focused on your gameplay. You won't be spending time making... Man, I remember one time after a tournament, that man made like 10 Giphy Cats. Like, holy crap. Right? And then asked me for advice. And it's like, well, you just made all these Giphies? What advice did you... I'm done calling them Giphies. Made all these GIFs? What did you learn from those? All that time, you had to have taken them 10, 15 minutes. How many matches did you watch and analyze, Joe? None. But you're coming to me for advice. Right? That's like if you're having trouble with something in school, you didn't read the book, didn't read the notes teacher gave you. You just went straight to the teacher. Hey, man, I don't understand this. You didn't even attempt to learn it yourself. You just went straight to, hey, teach me this. I don't get it. And the effort you've put in is 0. Right? Again, it's more than just saying you've done something. Right? Do it. Time to take responsibility and analyze maybe why you were in losers round 6 to begin with, right? And number 15 on the PR, or whatever number he is, instead of higher.
I will say that, like, as a person who is a crowd pleaser, and you know me for being one that likes being flashy.
Yeah.
But for being the person that does it, I will say that, yes, I have thrown games, and it is not the very best at all.
Yeah.
But you also know me as a person who, when I do take my match serious, I beat myself up.
Well, let me tell you, man. Anybody who's played me, I mess around too. I obviously just attended the Wave Dash Wednesday, and I was just messing around the whole time. Mm-hmm. But the majority, like 90% of my matches are all serious, even if I'm playing a secondary. And it's funny because like that's my mindset. It's way harder for me to get out of the mindset of playing serious than it is for me to play serious. Playing serious is my natural state of mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I sit down to play, I'm instantaneously in the mindset of kill the hell out of this person in the most effective and optimal way possible. If I want to leave that, it actually takes a great amount of mental energy for me to be like, oh, I'm just playing casually. Yeah, and things like that. So it's like, that here makes a good point. And Batsy, I actually like you. Batsy, I don't know if I commentated one of your matches at the last tournament I was at where you were. I might have for a little bit. But I've actually been really liking the way you've played. And I would like to take this time to throw you a compliment. I have been looking at the way you've played. Your Falcon, he played you, I think. And he actually almost, you started messing with him a bit near the end. But you're actually, definitely making that improvement. I see it. I'm not saying you're taking it super serious, but because maybe you are. I don't know. I don't really know you like that. But I've been seeing you play, and you've been coming for like a decent amount of time to Wave Dash Wednesdays. You don't attend every tournament, of course, but I've been watching you play, and you're stepping it up. And you bring up a good point here, which is, where do you say it? You say, the fact that Just doesn't think that playing me is worth the time means not that he doesn't like me or that I should be slighted. It means that I'm not being competitive enough and I'm not playing to improve my capability, or I haven't done that long enough to climb Tua. I don't know what that last part is.
Not sure.
But that is the point. And it's not so much that I'm being mean, but the reality is that if I play you, the matches are gonna be one-sided. You're gonna get a whole bunch of learning, and I'm gonna get a whole bunch of not that much out of it. And that's the reality of it. I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm done lying to people. And if you know what, that's why I've deleted my Facebook, and I just don't want to associate with a lot of the scene anymore, because honestly, I really feel like they're just like making me not enjoy the game. It's easier for me to just be at my house, play by myself, not play by myself, play with my roommate, play with choice people, than it is for me to keep posting stuff on the Facebook that they're reading it, but they ain't comprehending it. You know what I'm saying?
It's just words.
It's just words, yeah. So it's like, for me, I feel like I'm actually suffering by trying to improve the whole community instead of gaining, which might be happening in other scenes, I don't know. But, and that's why I'm kind of making the choices I'm making. I'm going to turn my Facebook back on in about a week or so, but, I'm taking a little bit of time away.
Definitely.
I'm done
pretty
ranting.
much.
I'm so sorry. That was like
you're
a 40-minute rant.
You're fine. Like
40 minutes.
I'm glad how to put this. I honestly do treasure the time that I'm able to spend with you, and also the idea that you actually volunteered and said, hey, I don't mind doing this with you, because I learned a lot. I'm hoping that everybody else here learned a lot as well. Also, the people who are going to be watching the videos, I hope they learn.
Yeah, I'm sure people are going to be watching it. Justice being a savage again. Like it's on the front news of a newspaper.
Yeah, but we're going to have those people that are going to be saying that Justice is savage, and then we're going to have the other people that are like, holy crap, I'm actually realizing that, hey, I need to take into account stage control. I need to take into account that I need to improve by watching my own matches. Pretty much, we're going to have, there's always going to be that split.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Yes. You don't always have to watch your own matches, too. I mean, if you have a semi-good enough memory and you take it seriously enough, you can really pinpoint in a match like when something really went downhill, and that's really important. It's like I said with that Ga match where when missing that DK punch was the actual loss of the match. He could have went on to still win the match, and I recognize that. I'm not saying that like the game sign flashed right there. But in my mind, if I was looking for a place to improve, it would be, okay, maybe I should have finished my touch of death combo. Well, not touch of death, but my killing grab combo. And then everything after that just wouldn't have happened. Like in an alternate reality where you just did jump DK punch, the match just would have ended. You would have won. It would have been it. But you didn't do
when
that.
when you give your opponent more chances.
Oh yes.
We saw that Toothpicks Game & Watch did come back.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And that's
that was a surprise for me, and I'm super happy that you guys did it. I was just on the way home when I got a notification. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you were able to tune in, Bets. Anyways.
Generic Rhyme also in chat. Shoutouts to Alan. Waifus for life, my man. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to. I actually pitched this also to Generic Rhyme, and I believe we're actually going to be getting Generic Rhyme in sometime so that way we can either analyze his match or get him on to help me analyze another match.
Oh, yeah. And he's really good. Generic Rhyme, I'm super happy to have him here. I only played him in a couple of matches at Josiah's house, and it was really fun. He's really, really good. I think he's really, really smart, and he plays Robin, and I love Robin. I think he has a lot to teach the scene, and hopefully we have some things we can teach him, but I do think he's probably like a level above a very good portion of our players. Yeah. And that's from coming from a very strong scene where, no disrespect, Generic Rhyme is not the strongest player in his scene. Honestly, Alan has said that he's already gotten more attention here than he's ever gotten in Florida, and I'm not surprised. Florida at the moment is like the strongest place for Smash 4.
I'll agree with that.
If there's more, I mean, someone correct me if I'm wrong, please. My apologies if some people from MDVA or something watch this. My apologies. Please don't blow me up. If your region's stronger, it can't be by that much. I mean, it can't be by that much. Florida's pretty strong at Smash 4, so it's.
I'm garbage in SFL.
I mean,
so you may be, but you have the fundamentals. You have the mindset behind how to get better.
Yeah, he does. And I mean, and like I just said, South Florida is the land of killers. If you're trying to fight killers, then South Florida's the place to be. And I'm talking like round 2, round 3. You're in that dangerous area. I want some people go up my friend Master Raven, Ronnie. I hope Ronnie tunes in or maybe watches this.
Ronnie Lee.
Yes, Ronnie Lee.
I see him posting a lot, and I love his posts.
Yes, he's a good friend of mine from Florida. From way back in the day. It has to be 2008, 2009 Brawl.
Wow.
When he first, his man's first tournament, I believe it was his first tournament, he beats Seabrick, gets second place, only losing to me. I think he knocked me in the losers, and then I beat him in grand finals. Ronnie Lee, super strong player. Been a strong player forever, will probably continue to be a strong player, and one of the smartest individuals I've ever met in my life. Just super smart.
That's wonderful to hear.
I look up to that guy, not just in Smash, but in all games that we play. Binding of Isaac, which I am superior at, and just so you know, Ronnie, when you watch this, I'm adding this in for you. I am better. I don't care if you have real Platinum God. Screw you, dog. That's all I have to say. No, but Ronnie honestly is just a legend at games, in my opinion. Just I look up to his video game gameplay, period.
So one of these days, like completely off topic, we're going to have to do this sometime.
No, that game's crazy, man. I'm not playing that.
I've seen Super Mario Maker.
You know why I don't want to play it? Is not because I think it's hard, but I've seen a lot of levels where they're really trolly, and they like make you think you have to do this, this, and this, but you actually have to do this. And it's like I've seen like,
I like some of the COJoe Mario levels.
No, I like those ones, but
that's what we need to play.
I've seen some levels, like I've seen Witwix and Trihax play, and they just do like 100-man, whatever it's called, and they just get random levels. And I've seen some levels that they just couldn't beat. They were like, I don't know what to do. And then they take it in, you can take it into the custom and look at it. And they went and they looked at it, and the whole map was just one big trick. And they actually need to do just jump over here, and there's the exit.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do that.
Some of those are ridiculous, but some of the other level designs, the COJoe Mario, the Asshole Mario ones, I love those.
Yeah, they are cool. Maybe we could jump in and do some. I've seen some crazy stuff. I've seen some ones where people are like catching and juggling. Like they're catching and throwing a shell.
2 shells.
Yeah, 2 shells. Oh my God. So you're catching and juggling 2 shells, like jumping on them as you're like trying to get through a level. That's a little much,
and if you catch both of them at the same time, if you mistime it, then those 2 shells cancel each other out, and you're boned.
That seems like a lot to me. I don't know if I can do all that. But
anyways, let's go ahead and wrap this up because I know that you need to continue on with your day. You got to get home.
Yeah, I don't got anything important planned, to be honest.
Thanks for coming by and helping me out with this. Thanks for helping me jumpstart this, hopefully, new series.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to be bringing in new people each time and new matches. I will actually be posting on Facebook how to get your match analyzed and offer incentives as well. But anyways, thanks you. Yeah.
No, you don't got to thank me, man. It's all good. I didn't do anything.
I do have to thank you.
I didn't do anything.
You helped me out with this.
No problem, man.
Anyways, thanks again, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
This is Savage Just peacing out. Stay savage out there, y'all.